Meet the Jacksons. Dave and Dee have been married for 18 years. They have 2 teenage daughters, Mary and Carol. Lance and Sonia have been a couple for 5 months. Sonia has 2 children, Kimberly and Luke. The couples have never met, but have agreed the wives will swap homes, husbands and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives.
This is about discipline, this is about respect. No, this is about boundaries, and this is about setting
No,
boundaries.
it's like being Hitler. I'm sorry, you're being Hitler.
For the first week, Sonia and Dee will live by their adopted family's rules. In week 2, they get to make a few changes.
What I want you to do is, the first thing is not to swear at each other.
What's it like to try out a different spouse for a fortnight?
I don't care! I will have my say!
Woman,
I don't care what
shit.
you do afterwards, but I will say my piece!
What's it like to be a mother to a stranger's children?
Well, the fact of the matter is, the rules are that I can do what I
hate
want.
your guts. Stay out of my face till Thursday.
And how will the experience affect their relationships?
You give in to them too much. I've seen it, I've now realised it.
Well, you won't see it anymore.
Well, that's down to you, love.
But Dee, is that
You want
with
to chuck
your-
18 years down the pan, then all I can say is you're
and it's
stupid.
Sonia and Lance have known each other for 2 years, and since they got together 5 months ago, Lance has brought his firm views on a man's role into the relationship.
My beliefs and my views are quite traditional on life, which is very contrary to the way I look and the way I like clubbing and going out and things like that. I believe that my job is to provide for the house, to make sure that there's food, money, gas, electricity, and everybody's comfortable.
Have some tea, please.
Yeah.
And I believe that my lady's job is to make sure we're all comfortable and that everything's ran properly. The final decision in the house is mine, however.
He thinks.
After 18 years of marriage, roles in the Jackson household are equally well defined. Dave knows his place.
I'll do a deal.
Go on then.
You can have the folding doors.
Yeah?
Ryan and I get the white Venetian blinds.
No, you're not having white.
She definitely wears the trousers, so to speak, but I'm happy with her.
You won't think about it, because in the end you'll turn around and say I can have them anyway. So it's no good thinking about it, is it?
I wouldn't change her for the world. How's your day been, right?
No.
Bad as that?
You know, I'm starving. I want some lunch.
She took me as I was. You know, I haven't got a six-pack, I've got a six-pack stomach maybe, but she took me as I was, I took her as she is. And that was it, really. You know, we're both big people, and we're both quite happy with each other.
Any kids? No. No. When I go to the new house, I'm hoping the guy like David, he's got a sense of humour, he's bubbly like David, but not everybody's the same, so that's going to be a bit worrying for me.
The worst case scenario is that she's fat, ugly and smelly and don't keep the place or herself clean. And is a miserable bitch on top of it.
You know, she might be one of these who likes her men, muscly and handsome, good-looking, fit, keep fit fanatic, goes to the gym 2-3 times a week, whereas me, I walk down to the car. That's all my walking involves. Lost my tatey.
I mean, if he's a real slob that sits in a chair and wears a vest. And
Darling, I even make a vest and you can talk. You know, I even make
with his belly hanging out or something, then yeah, then obviously the look's going to be important, isn't it?
Okay. That's about.
Thank you.
Dad, can you try one of your potatoes?
No. Somebody else is going to bring ideas in is going to be different. It's a challenge. You know, I might not like it or I might like it. It might be better than the way we do things.
Rotate! One more time! Grab another partner! Rotate!
It's the day of the swap. The couples hope that swapping partners, children and lifestyles will help them reflect on how they do things.
I'm petrified, I'm scared stiff, I don't know what I'm going into. It'd be nice to have some clues, but we'll find out in a, couple of hours?
You know what? I haven't thought about how old these people are. I'm just assuming they're the same age as us. But they could actually be a lot older or a lot younger.
I'll see you when I get home.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, be good.
Be good for Lance, right? Yeah. Okay.
The couples have
And then-
agreed to have no further contact until the end of the swap.
Worst thing, if you're black, I will have a big problem. I'm sorry to say.
Right.
I'm not against coloured people, far from it. But I don't believe in black and white together.
So I finally have arrived.
Sonia and Dee get to explore their new homes before they meet the families.
God. Got a lot of things, haven't they?
It's not my clutter. It's very plain, isn't it?
They've got to be young, haven't they? Can they get in the bed? I mean, can they actually get in the bed? Because they're like...
That should be in the fridge. And whoever lives here is not English. Definitely. They are definitely from another origin. Coconut cream, that's curry. Peppers, all sorts of peppers.
But there's not much in the way of actual food, is there? Aha! Manual. Let's see what they said.
The wives have written a manual as a guide for running their homes.
We eat ready frozen microwave meals, except on Sundays. Really?
We like to cook our meals from scratch. What?
Well, that's handy then. I like the sounds of that. I don't have to do any cooking.
Read on. I ain't done that for years. Fresh ingredients.
If she tries to give Lance bangers of mash. Oh my God.
Curry goat. Okay.
Finances. Dee saves money and Dave likes to spend it. I like that. But Dee has control of the purse strings.
You spend £50 on weed every week. That is a drug, I know, because I've done my history on it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what he does. We're not going to see eye to eye. Oh dear. And they're not English.
Come on.
Hello, I'm Dee.
Hello, Dee.
Hello.
Hi, y'all.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Hi.
you do?
My name's Sonia.
Nice.
And you're Dave,
Dave.
I'm taking it.
Yes, I'm Dave. Nice to meet you.
And nice to meet you.
When we got in, I found she was a dark lady, which took me back even more surprised. And I thought, oh God, no. What have I let myself in for?
How are you feeling about me living in your house?
Don't know, what are you thinking about us though?
It's going to be a different experience.
It is.
It is going to be different. You know what I mean? So how do you think your wife's going to be?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm Lance, by the way.
I'm Dee.
Dee.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Luke.
Horrible one.
Oh no, he's lovely.
I think she'll
Not
feel-
being funny or
Come-
rude or
No,
antisocial. Is he the same colour as you?
Yes.
That was the one thing that concerned me. If it was a mixed marriage,
Right.
then she
Why?
would go, she's anti-mixed marriage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Oh my
thought-
God, so she's got quite strong views. He's got
Yeah.
very strong views. He did say straight away that she doesn't like mixed relationships. I actually read it out and that really she don't like black people. She tolerates them.
At the end of the day, you know,
Yeah.
why do you have to mix it?
Right.
And I thought, oh,
He
no.
thinks that as well. He actually thinks that.
Ooh, they could be getting on well then.
You know what I mean? So she's now living in the house with a black person who also don't like white people. So that is going to be an interesting scenario. Can you imagine it?
We've got about 2,000 cuddly toys.
Say what?
No, not say what. 2,000 cuddly toys.
First impression's pleasant. Not the most vivacious hunk of femininity I've ever met in my life. However, that's not why she's here. She's not here to sexually please me, I'm sure.
Yeah. Weird, girls. Think it's going to be a good 10 days?
Probably.
Ooh.
How old are you?
18.
18? You're 18?
Yeah.
She looks a lot younger than that.
David will be going mad because of the colour. He will feel it's so strange, her being there.
Having spoken to her now for several hours, she's absolutely fantastic. She's got a wonderful personality. She's a great laugh.
I know him inside out. And I know what he's thinking. And I know he's not a happy bunny at the moment.
We'll make it work.
We will.
We'll hug her, sorted. Anyway, I'll to the bathroom for a wash and I'll be out in about 5.
Okay, great.
And
And then I'll go then.
okay then, I'll see you in the morning.
Hi.
Hi, good night.
Well, that's me like I'm saying. You just come to say good night.
Yeah.
And sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
All
You
right.
can draw the blinds so the sun don't come in and disturb you in the morning, yeah?
Okay.
That's it. Get up, make yourself whatever you like when you like, and use whatever you like when
Okay.
you like, and I'll see you in the morning.
Okay,
Have a
thank
good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
It's Sonia and Dee's first morning in their new homes. This week they will adopt the role and routine of the other wife.
Mum never does it. Yeah, but it's alright, I'll do it anyway.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm already doing it. Who does it then if Mum never does it? Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, that's good. Got you well trained, that's good.
Yeah.
So what is the actual drill then?
Right. To begin the beginning. As you're going to play my beloved wife. You lucky lady.
You're right.
You lucky lady. Right, first rules of the house are, washing up's usually done by me or the girls. I do the hoovering because Dee can't handle Henry.
Right,
I do the toilet and bathroom out, clean it. Dee will cook a Sunday lunch.
right. So is that the
A
only
full-
meal she really cooks then?
She will do a full-blown roast if we're all going to be together.
So what does Dee actually do then? What does she do?
Watch TV and that's about it.
Well, I think I can do that. That's going to be really easy, isn't it?
By now, the house is usually cleaned, and everybody's faffing about doing whatever they want to do, do you know? And we're just starting to clean the house at, what, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon? It's just general looking after it. It's the easiest house because there really is no rules. It's just general type. Every morning we get up, you sweep and mop.
Yep.
Kimby's going to do the dishes, so
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about that.
Where's Nancy's work?
And we just generally, whatever needs to be tidied, so, you know, just tidy. Just. This morning I asked her to sweep the flat, which is a very small flat, and mop it. She done it all in about 10 minutes. That's how unthorough she was.
What do you put water in for your mop?
Right, this is my mop bucket. And she doesn't actually mop the floor. She simply flashes the mop across the floor, across the surface of the floor. Now this floor's mopped. No, she just kind of slumps and she's just there for hours and hours and hours in the chair. That, you know, I mean, can we talk? Can we talk? What the hell are you doing here? Do something. You're supposed to take the place of my woman.
As the week continues, Sonia and Dee settle into life with their new families, and Dee returns to full-time work. Over at Lance and Dee's, a problem has arisen. Luke has returned home late.
Go and sit on the bed and think about what you've done, if you've done it. And when you finish thinking, I said, go and watch football or do what you want to do. After a while, I said, you could go back out and play. What do? You disobey. So you better make sure you keep your room tidy so you can have fun in it, because you're going to be spending a lot of time in it. You don't have to stay in here all day, but you're not going out. I didn't tell you off. I weren't rude. I weren't horrible to you. So you take me for an idiot now. Well, you stay right by my side. You go nowhere without me from now on. Do you understand me? Until your mother comes back. And if you feel hard done by, I'm sorry, but it's just tough luck.
Well, I don't think he done anything drastic, but it's the way everyone bring up the children different. I don't know. To go off the handle like he did, I think he went OTT. I personally would have said you shouldn't have done it. This is what you should have done. Your mother, you know, your mum or your dad said this, and next time, try not to do it again. And then if he did it the second time, he would be punished. But you give him the first chance.
Till his mum comes back home, he will not be allowed out at all.
Dave is having his own discipline problems. Carol's pet hamster has died, and Dave doesn't want her to buy a new one.
I don't mind the goldfish, but I don't want the rodents. But
You don't bloody clean them, so don't try and say you do, because that's bullshit. I'm going to say, I don't want fucking another one, because we've got fucking two of them, we've got the fucking fish, and now at the end of the month, we're going to get a fucking dog. And don't try and say you won't say it, because I know for a fact you'll say it.
you and your mother have not consulted me or asked me,
No,
my opinion.
We're just going to do it behind your back anyway.
Like you always do.
Yeah,
like you did the mouse.
Why are you washing up? You told the girls to wash up.
Yes, if I ask them to do something, I get a full-blown lecture. I don't want to do it. I've been at college. I'm knackered. I've done this. You're just a lazy barbar. You sit on your fat arse doing sweet FA.
See, they would never say that.
Yeah.
But do you think it's okay that they swear at you, or not even that they swear at you, but swear in your presence? Do you think
I don't
that's okay?
like it, and I've tried stopping them.
Do you think you're strong enough though when you're saying to them, "Don't do it"? Do you think if I said to them, "Do not do it," do you think they would?
They would
not
probably
do it?
listen to you, whereas they won't listen to me.
I think they love you greatly, but they have no respect for you. So, and the respect is earned by setting boundaries. Do you know what I mean? And so they have to have respect for you, and you have to have respect for them. It works both ways.
Next week, Dee will set her own rules. But for now, she's falling behind with Sonia's routine.
She's not doing as much cleaning as I had expected, or as my mum would do, or washing. So I have been doing a lot of cleaning and washing.
I will tell her today that if she looks around and she sees that shit needs to be done, she's to do it. You know, do it. Don't sit down on your fat ass. That's why you are fat, because you should stuff your face and sit on your ass all day.
She sits in a chair, and that one, and it's become her chair now, because she always sits in it.
What time is it now?
It's about 8 o'clock, isn't it? What is it?
House is a bit of a state, isn't it? The house is a bit of a state.
No, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
Haven't seen the kitchen lately, have you?
No, I haven't been in the kitchen yet. I won't go in the kitchen. I'll stay here. Come in.
Dean, can I have a word with you in the kitchen, please?
Yeah.
I'm not being rude or anything,
Right.
right? But the idea of this thing is that you're supposed to be Sonia.
Yeah.
Okay? You're supposed to play Sonia's role.
Yep.
Now, since you've been here, granted you've washed the dishes once and you've mopped and swept, I mean all of about half hour's work you've done, okay, since you've been here. Look at the state of the place. We can't have the place like this. You sit down in that chair and you must look around the house and see things that need to be done, because things need to be done in the house on a daily basis. we can't live like this. I mean, I was going to do it this morning, and I thought, no, because if Sonia was here, I wouldn't be doing it. I mean, if you weren't here, I'd have to do it, but you're supposed to be Sonia, so please, I mean, can we have some kind of order? This is a state.
Lance had just maintained that the washing up hasn't been done, and I should have done it. I do leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I get home about 7:15 at night. It seemed to me that he wants a woman to stay at home, look after the kids, bow down to him, because he thinks he's God, and he's a pain in the arse. If he ever shouts at me like that again, I shall shout back twice as loud. I want to sort him out next week, because next week he does my rules. And I'm telling you, he has got war.
It's the halfway stage of the wife swap, and Sonia and Dee give their adopted families the new rules for the second week.
You respect me because you've shown me respect, and what I'd like you to do is show each other respect, you know. And what I want you to do is, the first thing is not to swear at each other. Yeah.
I'm leaving now before I say something.
No, you're not saying anything because it's actually not a discussion.
I'd rather you didn't smoke around the house while I'm here. You can smoke in the bedroom, but not round the house. Smoking weed as well, I'd rather that not happen. It's not good for the children, and it's not good for my health either.
You're not smoking it.
But yes, but I inhale it, and it's not good for me.
Rule number 2 for the girls: if Dave asks you to do something, just do it. No arguing, no kerfuffing. Just do it, okay?
Discipline-wise, I hear that you've grounded both of these. Well, I've just lifted it. So
Why? Why have you lifted it?
I don't think grounding any child is a good idea. And as it's my week, they're not grounded.
I would like you all to come to the gym, just so the fact that you just have the experience of going to the gym, okay? And the last one, and there really is no discussion on this one, right? Basically, I will revamp. It will not be a discussion. It will stay as it is until I leave. It's staying as I've put it, and that's that.
I do not want my part of my room touched. I'm
right,
sorry.
can I say one thing? As I said, that it's not up for discussion. The rules stand, and as I said, you can put it all back later, but
You put it all back Thursday night when
you
you
can
go
put
to
it back
college.
literally as soon as I've gone, you can put it right back.
Don't look at me like that. It's the way no, you can't rule a child's life. You will see this week how I handle children. I have got 2 of my own. My children are well behaved. I've never grounded them.
What I want you to do for me this week, right, is I want you to be back me up on every single thing I say.
This is about discipline. This is about respect.
No,
this is about boundaries, and this is about setting.
No, it's like
guidelines.
being Hitler. I'm sorry, you're being Hitler.
Right.
And Hitler died.
Right.
Because it is a bit of them and us a bit, you know what I mean?
True.
But in this house,
There's plenty of them.
there's them, including Dee and you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to shift.
The way you're portraying me is actually like a Hitler-type tyrant.
That's what it feels
Right.
like, Lance. It's because of the way you speak to people.
Do you
don't
know
understand. No,
what?
shush, wait a minute. It's the way you speak to people. You speak down to people.
And-
like everybody is on a lower level than wait. Like everybody is on a lower level than you. You can't be quiet and listen and take friendly criticism for 2 minutes. You can't keep your mouth shut.
The fact of the matter is, Kims, right?
You can't take it that you're not a part of this family.
Right.
You never will be. You know.
No, you can't take it that I am becoming a part of the family, and I will be a part of the family. Yes, I have your keys because you know what? They are my keys now.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
That's what you think. Try and take them. If you were my child, you see, with your attitude and speaking to me that way, you wouldn't be here.
Okay, but this is not your house.
Right.
Well, I think it cleared the air. I think it went down quite well. This one going to an end for the night, aren't you, sweetheart? And I'm going to chill out, hopefully, and calm down. Lance is in there chilling out, and we're going to go and cook dinner, aren't we? Yeah. Because we're not upset, are we? We don't need to chill out. Should we chill out?
No.
Come on, we'll chill out. we didn't get playing cards. You forgot to tell me. It's your fault.
No, it's your fault.
Yours?
No, it's your fault.
You didn't tell me.
You?
Go on then, go on.
You forgot.
Nah.
Sonia thinks that her new family needs more exercise. Mary has brought along boyfriend Sean and refuses to take part.
I haven't done PE. I don't think since I was at school, PE. That was back in 1971.
That's in one. Yep. All right.
You've done well, though. Round of applause. Well done. Well done, Carol. Wow. I'm really proud of her. She's done well. She has done very well. Your dad didn't think he was going to like it. Carol didn't think she was going to like it, but they both like it. So what you've done is closed your mind and said, I'm not doing it, I don't like it, that's right. You don't even know whether you like it or not.
Do you know what, Sean? Between my mum and that bitch in there, I'd rather have my mum any day. She wants an argument, let her have one. I'll just put her out.
Dee's rules state that Lance should not smoke marijuana in the flat. He has chosen to ignore her.
It's more about Dee's been brought up to believe crap. Okay? No, don't no me. Don't no me. You have been brought up to believe crap.
It's not crap.
It is crap.
It isn't.
Who are you to tell me about this? You have never smoked a spliff in your life.
I'm not telling you crap. If you let me get a word in edgeway, we might get somewhere.
Are you going to speak intelligently?
Yes.
Well, do.
You think all women shouldn't have a right to talk?
No, that's crap.
No, it's crap.
That's
Because
crap.
every time I come out to say something, you stop me dead and start spouting out a load of crap yourself and go into a lecture. So you don't give me a chance to open my mouth before you come down my
tell me
tonsil.
crap.
No, I don't tell you crap.
You do,
I am
woman.
trying to explain to you, if you'll listen, that I am telling
Are
you.
you going to blow a blood
Yes, I
vessel?
will. I don't like that. I will never like
It's
it.
tough shit.
I don't care.
It's
I
tough
don't
shit.
care. I will have my say.
Woman,
I
it's
don't care
tough
what
shit.
you do afterwards, but I will say my piece.
Cheers.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it around children, and I don't like it around me. You say to me the food that I eat is not healthy in a box.
Crap.
Yeah, that is crap. But the point is, if my food crap, your weeded crap.
Prove it.
Well, yeah. But
I
what do
can
you mean?
prove your food's crap.
How?
Look at you.
But I'm happy.
Right? Your food's crap. Look at you.
What's wrong with me?
Okay, if I have to tell you, it's not worth it.
No, go on, go for it.
Okay, you're eating too much junk food. You're not doing enough physical exercise, and you've put on well too much weight. I'm here to tell you, you are not happy the way you look. And I'm also here to tell you it's very unhealthy. And I'm also here to tell you that high blood pressure and pulmonary problems are serious
It's not...
things that go with
I
that.
haven't got any of that. All said and done, I still don't agree with that. I will have my last say on that.
You know, you're not a bad person afterwards. I'm getting to like you, and I'm thinking you're a human being after all. You know?
Yes, I am a human being. And I can scream and shout as well as the next
But
person.
I like to see you do that because it shows that you have emotions and you have feelings and you have, you know...
And I've got a lot to say. Right, I've got to go to bed because I won't bloody get up in the morning.
All right. Have a good night.
I still don't agree with that.
All right. Life's hard, innit? Do a full day's work, come home and get moaned at by her indoors because I've had a spliff. Not because I stole her money or because I knocked up the neighbour or anything like that, but because I've had a spliff. Then she's telling me it's drugs.
Sonia has spent all day streamlining the Jacksons' family home.
There's going to be merry hell later, but it has to be done. You've got to be ruthless. It does boil down to the fact that her parents think that it's okay for her to be 18 and still act as though you're 6, you know? So that is quite worrying, to be honest. Oh, my God. I mean, I think it looks a bit more like a teenage bedroom now, rather than a 6-year-old playpen. and Mary's going to go into the bedroom and have a baby. So.
That's got to go back in.
Hello. I've been doing a bit of spring cleaning.
I can see that. I've got one thing to say.
Yeah!
It's fucking gopping.
Oh, they're nice.
I can't go in the front room, Dad. I'm going out.
Why?
It's horrible. I hate it. Right, there's an argument now.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Where's my posters?
They're not thrown away, don't worry about it.
Well, can I have them back on my wall then?
Well, the fact of the matter is,
The fact of the matter
the
is-
rules are that
The rules
I can
are,
do what I
hate
want.
your guts. Stay out of my face till Thursday.
The rules are, Mary,
I'm not
that
listening.
I can do what I want to do until Thursday.
Yeah, and I'm not listening to you.
There is no sort of reasoning with her. There's a bottom line.
Mary, the
Is it? I'm sorry, I have ornaments in my bedroom that mean something to me. I'm my toys.
Yeah.
That fat fucking slow
Oi!
Look, I'm still outside.
That is just diabolical. This is a situation that you should back up
I've told her.
your
Shut
other
up.
half on. What are you going to do?
Mary! You're very rude, very disgusting, and very arrogant. If you don't like something, there are diplomatic ways of saying so.
Yeah, fucking smack me in the mouth.
No, you don't.
Because I won't apologise to that black bitch in the front room.
Yes, you will. And don't call her that.
It's true.
Don't call her that. You are a cesspit, child. Aren't you?
Yeah, good, isn't it?
No, it's not good. It's damn disgusting.
I'll apologise when I'm ready.
You know, you apologise now.
Well,
Don't get like that with me.
sorry! This is a bad side of her, by the way. Leave me alone, Dad!
The hell was that? Well? What was that?
I apologise.
It was what? You did what? What did you do?
Apologise.
You went in there and shouted your mouth off. That is not an apology. You are rude, arrogant and nasty. I don't want to see you anymore for a couple of hours.
I'm going to sit in there. That's why.
No matter what happened, even if I just cleaned that, Mary wouldn't have liked it.
No.
So I was prepared for that. But I just think she's really being abusive now. I mean, you are being mature. And I am, to be honest, I'm seriously impressed with you.
The only thing Mum won't be.
No, I know
She'll
that.
be saying, oh, you're just up. So
No, I know,
that's what she'd say.
but the bottom line is you are actually showing maturity. Mary isn't. And
She's
your
older
mum
than
should be
me.
proud of you.
I don't know where Sonia is.
Sonia, I'm sorry for what I said,
Right.
but on one deal, can I have my pink handbag and my teddy bear back?
The fact that you've apologised shows that you do have some maturity, and I appreciate the fact that you have apologised. But you do know that the way that you behaved wasn't appropriate. And when you speak to people like that, if you are expecting to command any respect from anybody, believe me, that isn't the way to do it.
Can I expect to go to bed though?
Why?
Look,
Why?
like the quilt cover, it's gopping.
It's nice.
It's gopping!
See, out of one fire into another with you.
There I
right?
was saying she was mature just a minute
Out
ago.
of one fire into another with you. Try.
Okay.
It's the penultimate day of their 2 weeks together. Dee is helping Luke to decorate a cake for Sonia's return.
You know what she's doing? Sucking her fingers. Right? And then look, then she's gone and handling the food again. Can we talk?
And gently, don't push them hard because it will break. Because it's only a candle. Gently put it in.
Sonia isn't eating that cake.
Okay.
She can keep it because Luke made it, but she can just have it on the side and say, look what my son made for me.
What do you think?
It's good.
Smashing. 10 out of 10 for that one, mate. Excellent job.
Sonia is taking the family out for a night of her kind of fun.
What do you think? It's not mine. It's Sonia's time. Yeah.
That's right.
But it looks nice on her though, doesn't it?
Do I look fat?
No, I don't
No,
think
the
you do.
only thing that's fatter than you guys, your mouth.
I think you look really glamorous, that's what I think.
Whose trousers?
I think you look really nice.
Mary's decided to stay in and has fallen out with Carol.
She called me a tart or something when she got in because of what I'm wearing.
Really?
Yeah.
You look so nice when you see yourself on film. You look really nice.
Has there always got to be a reason why I don't want to go out?
Since she's been with Sean, she's been right little...
Stroppy.
Yeah. I was going to say something about I'm not allowed to swear, so I stopped.
Well done. Proud of you. But can you actually see the difference when you're not swearing to when...
She is.
Yeah, and you can see what she looks like when she's doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, simple as that.
I thought it was going to be really horrible. I thought if I have an old cow, I was just going to leave home for 10 days and not come back.
As soon as Sonia walks out of this flat, I will be pleased.
But I like her a lot.
Good, because I like you a lot. That's it, man.
Dee's treating everyone to some traditional Jackson family fare. A microwave meal.
I noticed you spent 20 quid yesterday on pizza. There's no feed for me. You buy 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's
No, you got beef.
He's a big strapping man. He can't live in this food.
Yeah, he's fine.
And
I'm trying to make him lose weight.
I mean, can we talk? Is that dinner? Modified waxy maize,
It will do
starch,
you the power good.
preservatives, sulfur dioxide, beef flavourings with flavouring enhancer, monosodium glutamate, sulfur dioxide, beef fat, yeast extract, salt, roasted barley, malt extract, sugar, white pepper. That is 90% chemicals.
Yes, sir. You won't change Lance, ever. Lance is Lance. And it doesn't matter how much you talk to him, how much you discuss it with him, Lance will have his opinion. He doesn't like white people, he doesn't like fat people, and he definitely don't like me.
If this was your house, would you not make the bed and tidy your room and clean your room?
The reason I can't, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I go to work at 7:15, and I'm here at
Come on,
7:30,
you're making excuses.
and I get a...
You're not
Have
giving
your way.
reasons, you're making excuses.
Have your
You
way.
need a man in your life.
I bloody got one, I wouldn't have you.
You need someone to make you be more of a person than you already are. To make you test yourself, to make you push yourself, to make you do
You'll never
what
know
you
that,
do.
because you'll never meet my husband, so that's all right, innit? As I said, tomorrow I go home. Tomorrow I won't have to see you anymore. So it's over.
I think you think I'm hurt at the fact that I'll never be your husband. I think you think it's piercing to my heart. I can assure you not. If you were my woman, I'd trade you in tomorrow. For anything.
I would throw you out the fucking window.
Do you know? I'd trade you in for anything, mate. Broken down old hag.
Do you know what? Sonia needs a freaking medal to live with you.
You're right.
And I'll bloody give her one when I see her and a pat on the back. Because you're the most arrogant piece of shit I've ever met in a pair of shoes.
You could be quite right, actually.
Yeah, you think it's so clever. You come out with a load of crap and don't know what you're talking about. About my weight yesterday with cholesterol problems and heart problems. I got fuck all wrong with me. I had it all done today. And I am 100% fit, so up you.
Do you feel better after all that now, that ignorant outburst of yours?
It's not ignorant, it's a fact. You called me fat yesterday, you said I'm unwell.
I said you're overweight and it's
I
unhealthy.
proved to you I am 100% fit.
I didn't say you're fat and unwell, I said you're overweight and it's
I can't
unhealthy.
be overweight and 100% fit. I've had it all done today and there's nothing wrong with me. You go and have it done. I bet they'll find something wrong with you. Probably your brain.
You're not wrong. Putting up with you for 2 weeks, I've got to be insane, ain't I?
Well, same with my husband then, putting up with your wife.
Well, put it to you this way, I'm sure your husband's having a better time with my wife than I'm having with you.
Bollocks.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome my adopted family, Dave and Carol, down with my sister, Sonia. There comes a time in all our lives when we need a shoulder. 'Cause through the dark sky,
It's the final morning of the swap.
I haven't learned anything. It's just confirmed that there's a large minority of Alf Garnett-minded type people out there. Do you know? I'm not a racist, but you know that Sambo next door kind of thing.
The only thing I've learnt in 10 days here is that the children are absolutely wonderful. Kimberly is a fantastic young girl, and Luke is just, he's my little angel. He's magic, but Lance, I can live without. I'm going today, so you're gonna give me a cuddle before I go. I'm gonna miss you, you know. I think Luke will grow up to the most wonderful black man ever put on earth. Because he is lovely and he won't ever change. But no, whoever married Luke will be very lucky. Because he's gorgeous, handsome, and I love him to bits. And you look after yourself, all right? And good luck on football. All right, sweetheart, take care. Have a safe journey at school.
Yeah.
And a nice day.
We need to have my lady back. I do miss her too ever so much. And having Slim around just made me appreciate her 10 times more than I did before, you know? I didn't know they made women as useless as that.
I appreciate Lance more now because I feel that he is definitely the sort of person I need, somebody who's strong and knows what he wants and what he's about. Okay, then, Carol. Goodbye. You have been an absolute joy, seriously, to be with. Really, I've enjoyed myself. And I think your mum should really be proud of you because you've acted impeccably the whole time.
Sonia's definitely brought out the best part of her. You know, she's fabulous this week. You know, I just hope that she's taken on board what Sonia has said and sticks with it.
Be good to your dad.
I will.
Don't swear.
No, I'm going to stick to all of it.
Good.
Yeah, I think I'd be up for it again if you ever got the chance. Definitely. Another new wife somewhere along the line.
Look after yourself.
See ya. Oh my God, I'm leaving my child. I feel like I'm actually leaving my child.
After 2 weeks of swapping wives, the couples have one last opportunity to give their verdict on each other's lives.
My observations were that Carol is very mature, very forward-thinking, really a good girl, a credit to you. Mary, on the other hand, is completely out of control and isn't doing herself any favours. So.
Oh, piss off. Everyone think Carol's wonderful. That's why Mary neglected. Carol knows how to creep round people.
No, it's not. Carol knows how to behave.
Well, say something. Say it's true. She has to go at you.
Yeah, she does have a go at me, but she...
And what sort of language does she use?
Hang on a minute. The rules and regulations were, Sonia said, no swearing, and none of the rules and regulations were negotiable. And then, lo and behold, Monday night, Mary started giving it mouth almighty. I've had enough of Mary's language. I've told you long before Christmas, I've had enough of Mary's language. I want something done about it. And all you've done is, I'll talk to her. Yeah, you talk to her. Yeah, she's great for 2 days. Say the wrong thing to her, like, oh, could you do so-and-so? Fuck off, I ain't doing that.
It's going to work this time.
Is it?
Yeah, because you're leaving and I'm keeping the kids.
You have to back me further. I'm
not going to back you. I'm getting rid of you.
Well, that's up to you then.
Can I just ask why you're getting rid of him?
I don't like him anymore.
Why?
Why?
Because he's been good.
Because I've seen the light of day.
No.
It is.
No, it's not.
I can see where the mistakes are in the marriage. I've seen it.
I'm not living with you lecturing, going into lectures like him.
I'm not going
He's not lecturing, but what he
I'm
is...
asking you to support me and back me.
Right, exactly.
Something you won't do. Or you say, oh, yes, darling. Then it's creak, 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 snoggy, snoggy, snoggy. Oh, go on, let them. You do that every time. You give in to them too much. I've seen it. I've now realised it.
Have you finished?
Well, that's up to you. You want to chuck 18 years down the Swanee? Go for it.
Oh, hello. Hello, darling. Oh, I missed you. I missed you.
Give us a cuddle.
Me too, missed you.
Oh. Don't I get a cuddle?
Hi.
Don't I get a cuddle? Why? Oh, I forgot. You don't do cuddles, do you, dear?
Excuse me, she does cuddle Sonia.
Right.
So many things that you have.
So I've got to paint myself black. Okay, I'll go and get some boot polish. Be alright, won't it?
Did you meet Dee? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely a character, yeah. But I do understand now that I've met her why one of her daughters is exactly the same.
Go for it.
Can I put all my cuddly toys in the bedroom again?
I'm not. I.
No, because I heard Mum say she wants to decorate.
Yeah, that's decorating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she does that. I'll put them back on my bed, can't I?
No, I'm not going to just turn around and bring everything back because that's bloody stupid. You haven't even tried to live in it.
I've lived
Yeah, whoa! You haven't. Me.
That's you.
Yeah, me. So don't start, I've lived in it for 4 days, I've done this for 4 days. I haven't lived in it for 4 days. I have just walked in the door. So don't shout at me and tell me what you're doing before I even start. I'm telling you now, it's going to happen. Your bedroom's going to be decorated. This will stay like this for a couple of weeks. And if you've got a problem with it, I will ground you. Have you got that? And you won't see Sean for the next 3 years. And I will use the word grounding because it's coming into this house. Have you got that?
I got you a cake, Mum.
You got me a cake?
Yeah.
What, for my birthday? Where is it?
In the kitchen.
And another thing why I'm in the children, this one is that if he's going to stay here, he will be boss as well. But we've got to discuss that off camera, okay?
I've got one thing to say.
Go for it.
You're like Sonia, a bitch, simple as that. Don't want to.
No, you don't want to because it's not going your way. Well, it's about time you grew up, act like an 18-year-old instead of a 20-month-old.
I act what I like.
You act like what you like. Well, you're going to change.
No, thank you.
Not listening.
Oh, you will listen, Mary, because I will win this battle.
After Lance's experience with Dee, he's decided that Sonia is the woman for him. They are now engaged to be married. Rob and Anne Bagley have been married for 18 years. They have 2 children, 15-year-old Jessica and 12-year-old Alice. Graham and Diane Kelly have been married for 23 years. They also have 2 children, 15-year-old Tina and 18-year-old Joe. The couples have never met, but have agreed that the wives will swap homes, husbands and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives. What's it like to try out a different spouse for a fortnight?
I feel like one of them cavemen who has got to protect his family and comes out with a big club, you know.
What's it like to be a mother to a stranger's children?
As a mother, I would want to know exactly where she was going.
And will the experience alter their views on their own family life?
Rather my house to this, any day.
Working parents Anne and Rob Bagley don't go in for traditional family values.
We are considered reasonably trendy by other people. We like Mediterranean food, European food, brasseries, Italian restaurants. We're a modern family.
As a full-time manager at IKEA, Anne appreciates her man's domestic skills.
He's quite happy to do housework, the laundry, cooking, basically anything that needs doing, he'll do.
It's not that I'm under the thumb. If I didn't like it, I'd say I didn't like it, but it works.
The only problem with Rob doing the housework is he doesn't always do it to my standards.
Well, maybe you've got very high standards. No.
Graham and Diane Kelly have a different approach to domestic life. As a hard-working baker, Graham believes the vital ingredient to a successful home is letting others take control.
I don't think I do anything at home. No.
Despite also having to work, his wife Diane still finds time to run the house.
He never believes in illness. He thinks it's all in the mind, and the same in everybody else. If I broke my leg, I'd still have to carry on because I can still move around with it.
I enjoy doing it most of the time. I do enjoy it.
That's why I let you do it. I like my own space. I can just go down to the bottom of the garden and shift some rubbish from one side to the other, or burn it, or chop a tree down.
I sort myself out and the kids, and if he's here, he's here. If he isn't, he isn't.
And we're still together, so...
As they prepare to leave, the couples consider what they might discover from the experience.
The opportunity of going and doing the swap is a chance to actually learn new ways of improving the way my household runs, and that is very important to me. We're quite forward-thinking, and I am always looking for ways to improve the efficiency of this house.
I think another woman would come in and make us all share in the duties more. So.
Does that include you?
Yes.
I would like to find a family like mine. I'm very nervous about it. I'm not so worried about the children, actually. It's meeting the bloke, the husband, that I'm more worried about.
My biggest fear is that somebody will come into this house and run it more efficiently than I do. And I think that stems back to my need to get things right and the fact that I am perhaps a perfectionist who doesn't want anybody to be able to do anything better than I can.
I didn't think for 1 minute you'd feel sort of in any way threatened by someone might do it better.
I think it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
The couples have agreed to have no further contact until the end of the swap.
2 weeks.
Okay. Oh, I'm not crying. I'm going to leg it back in now, quick.
All right.
I'm trying not to cry here.
Each wife leaves behind a guide for running their home. For the first week, they'll have to follow the other wife's instructions. For the second, they'll get to make some changes.
Look at the dog. Oh, he's gorgeous. This feels really strange, going to somebody else's house.
Anne and Diane get to explore their new homes before they meet the families.
That needs sorting out. I need to clear that with clutter.
Looks like it'll be easy to keep clean.
Shouldn't put raw meat on that shelf in the fridge. It should go at the bottom.
I haven't got any of this in my house. You can be upset.
Can I wash this up?
I don't like walking around somebody else's house. 2 cats.
That would really... I couldn't cope with that.
They also get a first look at the other wife's manual.
It's been written quite quickly, I would say.
Gardening, Rob cuts the grass and does the borders.
Just one-word answers to a lot of the questions.
What are your top 3 dinners? Pasta, fish and salad.
Maybe it's not somebody who's got the attention to detail like I have. I like to be well prepared and well organised.
I've put curry, spaghetti bolognese and anything in chips.
I don't normally cook chips. I'm really nervous now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jess.
Yes.
I'm
That's Alice.
How are you?
I'm Graham. I'm Graham. Tina?
Hello, Tina. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Joe.
Joe.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Sorry.
It's Anne.
Hello, Anne.
Hello.
Mrs.
Dorothy.
Mrs. Dorothy.
Hello,
Yeah,
Dorothy.
Mrs. Grandma.
Mother-in-law. Or whatever.
I've got a picture of the kids, but it's an old picture.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to...
Well, it's
yeah.
what Tina did of me for me last night before I left.
OK.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Don't worry, we can take a look later.
Today, but I can't remember where
Don't worry.
Smells like we got something cooking already.
Oh yes,
What are you
yeah.
on?
Spaghetti bolognese. And I know that Tina doesn't eat red meat, so we've got pasta
We've got
sauce.
Pasta sauce for you.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's great. So you sound organised. So more organised than your mum. Huh?
Knowing Graham, I would say he's probably running around after her. And I'd be very annoyed if he is, because that isn't the real Graham. And then he'll start slobbing out again when I get home.
Yeah, you can look at yourself now.
That's great.
Wreck the place. There we go.
Lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you might like?
No, that's fine, thank you.
Okay.
He's definitely been very helpful. I'll do that. I'll show you where this is and I'll show you how to do this. She's very nice, so that's great. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. It would have been awful to just sort of walk in and not have any help or not be shown where things were. But judging by what Diane says in here, he doesn't normally do much in the house. So we'll see what happens over the next few days, whether he sort of goes back to his normal routine where everything's done for him.
It just seems easy to be with her. She's a nice girl to be with and easy to be with. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if I don't impress her because she's got to be here anyway.
This'll be your room.
I feel awful slinging you out of your room.
No, don't worry about it. It's no problem.
Right. I am first night, and I'm dead chuffed because I got all worked up for nothing. They're dead nice. The kids are brilliant. Hannah's brilliant. Rob's brilliant. He's really, really nice and easy to talk to. The house is nice. It's complete opposite to mine. It's all new and modern and light and bright. It's brilliant.
It's Anne and Diane's first week in their new home. This week, they will adopt the role and routine of the other wife.
You awake? You decent?
For Diane, the day starts with a cup of tea in bed. But with Graham already gone, Anne's up at 6 a.m. to clean the house before leaving for work.
Right, see you later.
All right then, bye.
Bye.
There's nothing to do. I've got no dog. The kids get themselves up. And there's no housework for me to do because the cleaners are coming in. Bye.
Jess, Alice and the Bagleys' lodger, Hannah, make breakfast easy for Diane.
Do you want tea or coffee or anything? No. Just let you get on with it. Yeah.
Diane's first task is to prepare her new family's favourite meal. After work, she heads to the supermarket.
I go to Asda a couple of times a week and I've never looked at any of this stuff. I noticed she's got Feng Shui books on her settee. I wouldn't bother with that either. I've not really discussed it with anyone, but I would imagine that's a big waste of space. No. I've never had an olive. I haven't got a plain one. Sun-dried aubergines. I've never had an aubergine either, fresh or dried. How big's a cod fillet? 'Cause I never buy fish. No. Is that them there? Never had a noodle. There's some funny cheese in the fridge as well. No, I haven't looked to see what it is, but it's not something I've ever had. It smells of old socks when it's grated, doesn't it? It's chili lemon splashed fish. I don't know what it's splashed with. I'm making it for 5 and I've only got 4 slices of lemon. I've had a little bit on the ends. There it is. I'll put that on there.
Back at the Kellys, Graham's home to watch his new wife in action.
In my house, Rob wouldn't just stand there watching me do everything. He'd actually get
Would he?
involved, and the girls. We
Oh,
quite often
yeah.
have, well, when we're all there,
Yeah.
everybody chips in.
Yeah.
Right. You got any cling film?
I'm sure how good I am now. Nope.
You don't seem to eat a variety of vegetables in this house.
Do we not?
All
There's
I see is
carrots.
peas and carrots.
There's carrots there. Peas, yeah. There's sprouts as well. But, I mean, we would just probably have 2 veg.
Right. So peas and carrots is a safe bet, is it?
Yes, I think so. Everyone will eat them.
Pork chops, potatoes, peas, carrots and gravy?
Yep. If I was cooking, I'd probably do it the proper way and put the water in and use the stock from the meat, but I don't cook. It's quite a novelty, actually, sitting here watching somebody else do it.
Don't you normally sit and watch Diane cooking?
No, no.
Right, everything seems to be under control now, so I'm going to go and get changed.
You're going to use the bathroom?
Yes.
No, yeah, I'll wait
Is that
until
all
you
right?
finish. Yeah, I'll wait
Okay.
until you finish.
Just take my bag.
I'll give you a shout if it's overboiled.
Okay.
No, I'm only joking.
My dad is showing off quite a lot. He's cracking all the bad jokes and I don't know. I think she's a bit scared. She doesn't know whether to laugh or not at his jokes because they're not very funny.
Without Anne there to advise him, Rob's bought the wrong kind of toilet roll.
We've got blue toilet rolls.
Oh,
which
right.
Which was a real colour scheme nightmare.
Blue.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just grabbed the packet.
Yeah, blue. Dad, we've got
We have
white and cream
white.
bathrooms.
We have white and like an olive cream,
I know.
and they have to go.
Mum
with
has to have
white.
the right shade of cream.
They,
What?
they obviously thought they were white.
So do you sit down and discuss everything about the house together then? All right. So that's,
Generally, yeah.
That's a lot different than my house.
Well, we discuss it and then Anne says what
Yeah.
she's going to do. This evening, I think, it's been great. I thought dinner was great. We had a nice chat. I felt Di relaxed more as well into the house, so she sort of knew where stuff was. The first night, it's like which door goes where and everything else. But she's getting her bearings, and I can see that, you know, I think in the next few days it'll be good. And I'm really hoping, and I don't know whether it'll happen, because I'm not sure we've got enough in common, but I'm really hoping that out of this we get quite friendly and we can get together occasionally and have dinner in the future and stuff and look back and, you know, I think it'll be good, but it'll be interesting to see whether at the end of it we've got enough in common to maintain that for a number of years.
I got the feeling tonight she was probably upset because she's to come home and she's the last one in the house tonight. And she's to start cooking the meal. But that was what we'd arranged, that she was cooking the meal tonight. I believe at home she gets a lot more help than anyone here has offered to give her. So I got the sense that she was upset, and that amused me slightly or unnerved me or something like that, because whereas yesterday I said, oh, she's ever so pleasant, she's lovely. And now I'm a little bit wary now. All right.
Graham's gone out at about 5:30 this morning and the kids are still in bed. So it feels quite strange at the moment that I'm the only one milling around. Normally at home there's Rob and myself milling around and then the girls get up at about 7 o'clock. I mean, yeah, I'll start cleaning and if I've got to do it all, I'll do it all. But I shall be shattered.
As the week continues, Anne and Diane settle into their new routines.
Literally from the time I get out of bed to the time I go to work, I'm doing housework. I don't feel as though I've had any time to myself this week.
But there's no rest for Anne. Friday night means being Tina's taxi service, and Tina's not been straightforward about her plans.
So where is it you're going tonight?
I'm not meeting Ed at Asda anymore. I can't get hold of him. I haven't got his mobile number.
So where are we going
If you just
now,
drop
then?
me off at the cinema, I can walk down to where I'm meeting him.
Right,
Where we
you should
originally
direct
met.
me to the cinema then.
Yeah, it's just when you get to the end of this road where the roundabout is.
Right. Is there somewhere where I can pull in and drop you off?
I'll show you where.
Okay. I asked her tonight where she was going, and it was a case of, well, I might go here or I might go there, and I don't know, as a mother, I would want to know exactly where she was going and who she was with.
Diane gets a taste of Anne's favourite leisure time with a visit to the gym.
She likes to eat healthy, so no doubt that's why she likes the exercise as well. I haven't really got time for exercise classes anyway, at home. I mean, many a night I don't finish till 9 o'clock anyway, doing my jobs. I wouldn't sort of think, right, I'm going to an exercise class on a Wednesday and a Saturday and nobody's going to get in the way, because I've always got to prioritise, and I would say I come last in the list. There's the kids, there's Graham, there's work, all that has to come before my hobby time.
Anne's arranged to collect Tina from a local car park, but is concerned that she's 5 minutes late.
I actually asked Graham earlier if that was normal, to not know where she was, and he said they do normally ask her where she is. But then when I mentioned the fact that she might have been in a pub, he seemed quite happy about that. He didn't seem concerned at all.
Hiya, sorry.
Hiya. Where have you been?
I've been wandering around town in lots of circles.
Right, do you want to put your seatbelt on? Yeah. It seems to be a bit of a free-for-all. Everybody does what they want, and there doesn't seem to be the communication beforehand so that everybody knows what everybody else is doing.
Okay, sorry about the 5-minute lateness.
For Rob and Diane, the swap continues to go smoothly.
I think if I had a modern house, I would probably do something like this.
Yeah, well, that's true. You've got really...
You have to
You've got to be sympathetic
to the house you're living in. Yeah.
But only a few days in, Anne's had enough of her new regime.
But over the first few days that I was here, every single one of you, that's Joe, Tina and yourself, all said, we would help, but Diane doesn't like us to. Now, I'm in a situation this week where I'm saying, help me, I need help. I've been at work all day, I'm tired. Help me, but I've just come up with resistance.
Only off me.
Yeah, only off you.
No. I don't normally sit here discussing. I am normally occupied doing other jobs. Honest.
You keep saying that to me. You've been saying that since I've been here.
Yeah, but
and I've not seen any
You've never
evidence.
seen that. You've never seen that.
I think the whole of my house revolves around me. I'm the key to it, and I think if I'm not there, it'll fall apart. And I think she'll think, what a disorganised house. But basically, if I'm there, it all works quite well.
Yeah.
But basically, I do everything. Right. And I didn't realise till I started analysing how many jobs I do. But I cope, it doesn't bother me, I quite enjoy it.
I'm very happy to go out and slog my guts away at work, which is another reason why I probably don't come home and do anything. Because I'm not sitting behind a desk all day. I'm doing manual labour, things that tire you out, things that you need a good meal for. And I'm very happy to go and do that, and I don't have to worry about where my kids are. And if there's some catastrophe happening at home, I don't have to worry about it because my wife is there to look after them. I like somebody to be here when the kids go out to school in the morning. And I like somebody to be here when the kids come home from school at night. I think it's a mother's role.
Don't you ever feel like saying, for goodness sake, sort it out yourself?
I've had my moments once or twice, but no, generally I just like helping people. I would help a complete stranger. I'm just a helpful person.
What's the use of bringing kids into the world and then going off and leaving them while you go to work?
But I'm there to do their breakfast in the morning. I'm there when they have breakfast. I make the lunches before I go to work.
Yeah.
We know what we're going to eat on the night. My children are very secure children.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
He really is a male chauvinist pig. He sat there tonight basically telling me that I'm a bad parent because I go to work and that a woman's place is in the home doing the housework. I just can't believe it.
Ooh, poor old Anne. I think I've upset her a few times tonight. Well, never mind, but she doesn't accept criticism very well, does she?
It's the halfway stage of the wife swap, and Anne and Diane give their adoptive families their rules for the second week.
I am going to make a few changes. I just want to try and introduce a few different things to you and perhaps try and be a little bit more healthy.
Why do you think we're unhealthy? Oh, I would have thought we eat pretty healthy when it comes to veg.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
They're nice.
I don't sit making lists and deciding, you know, we're having this for tea on Thursday and all this, that and the other. That isn't how I operate.
There is an awful lot of clutter around the house. Magazines and piles of things that shouldn't be where they are.
I'm going to stop the cleaners for the week just so that it's done my way.
When you go out, I would like to know where you are and who you're with.
I don't know whether you want to bring any friends home and sort of throw a bit of chaos into the system.
What I would say, this is typical of why we don't sit down and discuss things. The chicken's burning in the oven, the dog's waiting for a walk. Okay. There's no time in the Kelly household.
Diane gets her new regime underway with a call to the cleaners.
Hi, is that Val? Hi, it's Diane from the Bagley household. I've decided that I don't want your services this week, but you can resume them next week. OK.
Anne's also keen to get off the mark.
If you take your sweater upstairs, but if you could just perhaps...
I'll be using that later.
Oh, right, OK. If you could just perhaps run the vacuum round in here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to polish in the lounge and then you can vacuum in
Is the
there.
Uber upstairs?
Yes, it's just round the top of the stairs up there. I'll just let him know that Joe will cook tonight.
Anne's working a late shift and during her morning off leaves Graham a note to remind him of the evening's domestic tasks.
Tina will be home about 7:30.
7:30. Well, it'll be about 7:45.
Right. And shall I just put a little note for him to ask me if he wouldn't mind
Cleaning his bedroom.
tidying his room?
Yeah.
I don't mind going in and polishing then.
That's all right.
All right.
He tells me enough.
See you later. That'll do. Does that sound really bossy?
No? Could you tidy room so I can go in and polish? That sounds all right.
OK, we'll leave that for him then, shall we?
Meanwhile, Diane's recruiting the help of a deep fat fryer.
I don't think it's Rob that's a particularly healthy eater. I think it's Anne. I think she's got all the influence in the house and I think Rob just goes along with it. And I would say Rob's probably quite lost without her.
Graham's home early to get some dinner before attending a school meeting.
Whew, Graham, could you bring 2 ciabatta loaves home for tomorrow night? Joe will cook tonight. He may not, but Tina will be home at 7:45. She will eat then and then tidy the kitchen. Looks all right to me. Could you tidy your room so I can go in and polish? She's been off all morning. She should have done that. I know it's my room, but that's what, if Diane was off for the morning, she'd tidy the room. Joe will cook tonight. Well, there's no use in cooking tonight if Tina isn't home till 7:45. What it would mean is Joe would cook for himself and me, but I want to eat now so that I can get out to my meeting. But Joe won't be home because he's running Tina around, poor lad. He won't mind. I'll give him some money. He'll go to McDonald's and they'll have their tea out. I feel like one of them cavemen who has got to protect his family and comes out with a big club, you know.
Tina and Joe are more than happy to adopt Graham's spirit of rebellion.
Anne's not here, so it doesn't really matter. She won't find out till she's gone anyway, so. Mum usually does all the work because we've always got something else better to do. And if something changes, you just ring her up and tell her and she'll be like, yeah, that's fine, I can move that and that and that, and then it will all be great. Whereas Anne seems to think you can't live like that. She just thinks you have to plan your day out, otherwise the place is just chaos. But I like it as chaos, it's funny.
To Rob's displeasure, the Kelly diet is also catching on in the Bagley household.
I like to use real potatoes. I do use frozen chips. Well, Joe cooks frozen chips, but Graham prefers proper potatoes.
They are nice.
I think probably Rob's found it too stodgy, but the girls seem to like it. But it's not what they're used to eating, so I suppose it will be stodgy. But I enjoyed it.
It's Diane's week this week and she's doing everything. But I am finding it difficult not to. I had to sort of physically stop myself making a cup of coffee for her, or because I've still got this perception of the host and the guest, which I'm finding difficult, and also that I generally do that sort of thing.
After winning over the children with a deep fat fryer, Diane continues her rejuvenation of the Bagley home.
You want Alice? Yeah. Jess?
It's 7:10.
Stage 1. Unaccustomed to having a man around the house, Diane gets Rob out of the picture.
Do you fancy going down the gym or anything and clearing up for the evening? Have a bit of you time?
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can do. Yeah.
And then do you eat down the gym or would you have a meal when you came back?
I'd normally eat at home, but I can get something down the gym.
I don't mind as long as I know,
no,
so I can save you some tea.
No, I can get something down the gym, that's not a
Yeah.
problem.
Okay then.
Stage 2. She treats Jess and Alice to a midweek party.
Jess, are you having a friend round tomorrow?
I think so, yeah.
Do you want to bring a few home?
Don't mind.
Your dad's not even going to be here, so if you want to have a few round.
Okay.
Alice, do you want to bring anyone round? Have a think about it, and if you invite anybody tomorrow, just let me know tonight, and we'll take it from there.
Right.
Joe should have cooked last night. I walked in and there was nobody about, as usual. So I walked through into the lounge and found what looked like a fast food container on the table in the lounge. Came back in the kitchen, started looking around, and then I actually found this in the cupboard. Complete with half-eaten pizza. So I don't think Joe did cook last night. Graham was out when I got home. In fact, I've hardly seen Graham really since I've been here. It is quite obvious that they don't help. What Graham doesn't seem to realise is that other people go to work as well as him, and that's all I keep getting thrown back at me. Well, I work long hours. Well, Graham, I work long hours as well. Maybe I don't go out at 5:30 in the morning, but I work full time, and I'm not here to like run around doing everything, picking everything up, putting things away and cleaning after them. They can help.
She's probably the complete opposite to me. I can't be doing with bossy women. I should imagine she'll come back in here after I've finished and say this isn't done right and that's not done to my standard and all this, that and the other. But we'll wait and see.
Anne's been to get the family shopping, and Graham's being his usual helpful self.
It's okay, Graham, you just stand and watch.
I don't want to get under your feet.
No, it's because you don't know where anything goes, really.
No, not one glass of wine. Gone to your head.
Nothing for you.
What's that?
I want you to clean the bathroom.
Is it that dirty you need all this? going to show me how to use them?
No.
Whenever I go to meet Rob, the first thing I'll be looking for is a thumbprint on his head, because I can't understand any man who enjoys doing all this. It's piddling around to me, to put it basically. But if your wife was to nag you enough, I would imagine it's easier to get it done and go for a quiet life. Done all the cleaning like she asked me to. Oh, God. And I'm turning into a wuss. Oh.
The next day, Rob follows Diane's instructions to head to the gym, while she supervises a party for the girls.
Hi, girls.
Hello.
Managed to get off a bit earlier.
Cool.
So we got enough snacks? Because I got more in the car.
Cool.
We'll get through them quite quickly, actually.
Yeah, we will. No, I'm loud with Hannah. Yeah,
like,
I've got a big mouth. I can be loud.
So what's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah?
Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah. Sarah. I remember meeting you the other night.
Kate.
Kate. Who are you?
I don't know.
Laura, right. I'm Diane.
Hi. Hi.
When I had to change things to my way, I said to the girls, do you both want to bring a friend round? And both the faces, oh yes, both the faces lit up. And Jessica says, can I invite Kate round on the Tuesday? And Rob butted in and said, oh, that's too short a notice, it'll have to be at least Wednesday. So, I mean, you know, what's the big deal for one friend to come round? But that's what it was when you're organised, I suppose. They probably have to book it 6 months beforehand when they want a friend round.
Mum doesn't normally let us have friends round on school nights, but if we do, they come like a bit later and just stop for tea. So it's not that fun. Come on, I can't wait for this. We've got a boy in the house.
It's just nice to hear some noise in the house. The house is too quiet. There's no life in it at all. They obviously like it that way, but I don't.
No, someone stay around the front.
Graham's still upset that he had to clean the bathroom.
When I found the time to get round to clean the room as you asked me, it was 11:30 then before I went to bed. And that's a bit late for somebody who gets up at 5 in the morning.
Why not get up just a quarter of an hour earlier and do it then?
What the bloody hell were you doing? Because you didn't have to go to work till dinner time, so why didn't you clean?
What, do you think I just sat with my feet up all morning?
Well, no idea.
I didn't sit on my backside all morning. I cleaned the lounge, the dining room, and that took me quite a long time.
Would you say we'd need a cleaner here?
I think you could do with a cleaner here to keep on top of things.
But then who keeps on top of the cleaner?
The girls are nice. Rob's nice, but I don't think I'll be married to him. He'd drive me up the wall. I don't know, he's got no go in him, has he? He's too nice. I think he does whatever Anne tells him. I think she's like Wonder Woman, going to burst through the door in a leotard and criticise everything, so the image I've got of her, I don't think I'm going to like her. I might be surprised, but I doubt it.
One thing that I think I've learned, and particularly about today, because I've not been involved really at all, and in the last couple of days I've not been very involved in the house, is that there are some things that I really quite like to be involved with, and not being involved, I miss it really. You know, I've missed talking to Jess, talking to Alice today. I've missed talking to their friends, finding out what's gone on, what they were up to. I've missed that today.
The second week rolls on, and as Diane revels in her new role, Anne struggles to get the Kellys on side. In a final attempt to break Graham's resistance, Anne takes the opportunity of a visit by Joe's girlfriend to try and introduce some healthy eating.
Graham, have some salad.
Have some salad. I was waiting for somebody else to start.
That's what I was doing. I'm trying to show what to do with it.
Do I take this to him or bring the plate? This looks easier.
What type of cheese is that?
Feta.
Have you spat it out yet? All right, look, it's going down.
Oh, that is salad, it's nice. You got garlic in?
No.
I know how to do it because I stood watching her. Because I'm good at that. I'm just a pure basic man.
With
I think.
pure basic tastes in food.
It's simple. I'm not. Don't say I'm a simple man. I don't want you cracking your jokes. You tried one, John?
Sitting there.
No. Well, I've just ate one. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Graham's doing my head in. He thinks his view's right. He's not prepared to change. He's just very set in his ways. I've changed my opinion, I think, of Diane throughout the week. I think to start with, I thought that maybe she was quite a dominant character that just liked to do everything herself. But now I think she has to do it because Graham won't. You get fed up of asking and fed up of the arguments and the excuses that he comes up with, so you might as well just get on and do it yourself.
If it was like a holiday, I'd give you your suitcase back to go home.
Really fed up. I've had enough.
I'm a little bit concerned about Anne. I don't think she likes me anymore.
The following night, Graham decides that it's time to seek a sympathetic ear.
Hello?
Hey, love.
Oh, they were all right, yeah. How are you getting on with her?
I feel now that... You know when you and I have had a row?
Yeah.
And I daren't speak to you?
Falling out?
Last night we had a few words.
Has she changed much in the house then?
No, she's not changed a great deal. She's just trying to change me, I think, not the house. She's trying to change me.
Sounds like she must have given up now, is it?
I get that feeling, but I think... Yeah, I think she set herself a challenge that Graham has got to clean that bedroom, the bathroom, so...
And have you?
Did it? Yeah, but...
You wimp.
I'm surprised you're letting her do that.
She lived our way last week, so...
Yeah, but our way isn't for you to clean the bathroom, is it?
No, so she lived our way last week, and I said I'd agree to live in her way this week, so you know me, a man of my word.
I think Di's getting on okay. We've had discussions in the evenings and we've talked about things. I'm sure she doesn't feel as comfortable as she would do at home. It's a strange environment, so she's always a little bit on edge. She's trying to perhaps please more than maybe she would naturally, but, you know, we're all guilty of that in other people's company. I think she's getting on OK. She did mention to me at the end of the first week that she felt it had been like a bit of a holiday. So I took that as a bit of a compliment, actually. I thought, oh, it's a nice thing to say.
I just don't want somebody going and bossing my family around.
I'd like it. I'd like her enough. She's all right. She was great last week. It's just...
I haven't formed good opinions.
I was a bit worried when I saw
Short hair and trousers. Not my sort of...
girl anyway.
Make you appreciate me when I come back, won't it?
Well, I was going to say that at the end. You spoilt it for me now. But I think she must wear the trousers
in the house.
Yes, I suspect you're right.
Right then.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Love you.
Oh, yes, OK.
Can't wait for you to get back.
OK, then.
All right?
Yeah.
Take care then.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the last day of the swap, and before heading to work, the wives get to say goodbye to their adopted families.
So you had a good time, Anne?
It's certainly been different.
I guess it's harder for you coming here because I think mums miss their kids more than kids miss their mums.
Yeah, I mean, like, the girls and you and Joe have still got your dad and still got your house, so it's your familiar surroundings, whereas it's a complete change for us mums. I had to sort of make my changes, and I wasn't quite sure how that would go down.
It's gone down all right.
It's gone down all right with you and Joe. Don't know about with your dad, though.
Oh, he'll get over it.
Is he always like that?
Yeah.
How does your mum put up with him?
She just, like, jokes back.
All right, then. Nice to have met you. Bye. Bye. Bye, Anne. And you, Jess.
And you.
Later that night, the two couples reunite to discuss their experience and what they may have learned.
Oh, they're smiling, so they must be all right.
Hello.
Hiya. You all right? You cold?
Yeah.
Are you all right then?
You don't want to keep Graham then, Anne?
How are you?
Graham, all right.
All right. I seem to know you already. I just didn't know what you look like. Yeah. Diane.
Hello. She was quite like I expected her to be honest. To start with, she seemed to be very defensive last night. Nobody seems to know what anybody else is doing.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what everybody's doing in my house. I don't think she views herself the way we were viewing her.
What? That bossy.
I mean, I've written down here that Graham's understanding is that Diane's duty is to take care of all the domestic chores throughout the house and to deal with any childcare issues. Graham's quite a strange man. He's quite insecure, I think. He constantly needed to prove he was a man.
I'm the leader, if you like, and Diane's a very close second. Like running a business, I just delegate the work, and if Diane wants to do everything, that's great, as long as it's being done right.
Last night, when Graham sort of started and I could feel like the tension's rising again, I thought Rob would step in and sort of say something, and he just sat there.
I didn't feel that I wasn't supporting you. I thought you were doing quite well, to be honest, but I didn't consciously notice that.
Maybe there's a chance that we could all learn something off each other. That's the whole thing about life, is learning off each other, really, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm sure she won't learn anything off us, but...
Well, I don't think
anyway.
she'd want to learn anything off us.
I actually think we spend a lot more quality time as a family than the Kellys do.
Yeah.
I would like to see Anne again.
I'm not bothered one way or the other, really. I'd like the kids to mix.
Funnily enough, I got quite attached to her while she was here. In a nice sort. nice sort of way.
We haven't got enough in common to remain friends.
Not really.
That's going to be nice, getting back to normal now.
A few days later, Graham called Anne to apologise for upsetting her and to invite the Bagleys for a drink with himself and Diane. His offer was politely declined.
Just hold on for 1 minute. No, you get up in the morning, right?
Barry and Michelle Seaborn have been a couple for 15 years, although only married for 2.
Barry, listen to me. I should have never married you, that's something I know. Barry, you know what I do? I get up in the morning, I do the beds, I clean up, I make your breakfast, I look after the child.
Can I have a coffee, Pete, please?
Carol and Peter Godby have been married for 25 years. The couples have never met, but have agreed the wives will swap homes, husbands and lifestyles for 10 days. What's it like to try out a different spouse?
Oh, I don't even like the feel of it. Oh, it's like a vibrator, go on.
This is actually brilliant, I think.
Oh,
absolutely brilliant.
And how will the experience affect their relationships?
What do you love about me? Just one thing. What do you love about me?
I don't know what I love. I haven't got a clue.
Barry Seaborn is a professional gambler. He has never had a job and leaves all domestic tasks to his wife Michelle, even though she works 60 hours a week in a betting shop.
Well, you've been for paper, see, China.
Stephen, Michelle's son from a previous relationship, keeps out of their way whenever possible.
I'm the one that goes to work, I'm the one that cooks the meals, I'm the one that does the washing, I'm the one that makes his breakfast, I'm the one that drives. Barry never does anything, never made me a cup of tea in 15 years.
Michelle tolerates Barry's behaviour because she's an incurable romantic.
I'm probably romantic where Barry's not. Love to Barry doesn't mean a thing.
Four miles down the road are the offices of Linton Management, a casting agency run by Carol and Peter Godby.
I think there's only one of me. Pete said they couldn't have possibly made another one like me. They threw away the mould when they made me.
Carol also runs the Carol Godby Theatre Workshop. She's a self-confessed workaholic who doesn't want to waste time with domestic drudgery.
My domestic life is not important to me at all. It's very secondary. Living life to the full is the first, and work.
Carol and Peter share their home with their teenage daughters, Tony and Leanne. As well as being the company accountant and building scenery for Carol's drama productions, it's husband Peter who takes care of most of the household duties.
He does everything. I let him do everything. I'm quite happy.
I'm very lucky to be with Carol, and I had to work very hard to actually get in Carol's good books. But I succeeded.
It's the day of the swap, and Michelle is keen to get going.
Are we packing? Get the stuff in the car, I reckon. Oh, Mum's gonna miss you, darling. Mom. She is. Isn't she? More than she's gonna miss Buddy Dad. I can't wait, actually, to do it. Because I just want to see what it's like to live with, when I say a real man, I mean probably what the average couple, man and wife, live like.
Anyone think you're going around the world with Michael Palin?
Barry, I feel sorry for the woman.
She feels sorry for her?
Actually, yeah. I feel sorry for her.
Shall I put it straight in your car, Carol?
Yeah, please. Just a few pairs of shoes.
Carol is hoping to draw inspiration from the swap for use in her drama workshop.
I'm really interested in characters, and I think this is going to be a tremendous challenge because it's probably going to be somebody completely different to me. The whole thing will be an adventure. Hopefully it'll be more material for us to laugh about.
Done.
You kiss. You kiss, darling.
Oh, nice to see you.
All me first. You go, Sam.
Say bye-bye, love. Bye-bye.
Carol is great fun. She does things in her own time. Things always get done, but they're done in her time. So I think for anybody who would try and control her is in for a rough ride.
I don't think it makes any difference who Michelle spends time with, because she'll just take charge of the operation whoever she lives with.
It's council housing. Gosh, they're all mad on the Queen round here. Oh, they're so patriotic.
Carol and Michelle get to explore their new homes before they meet the families.
Oh my God, I bet they've got a poodle. It's dead small, isn't it?
These are quite spooky, aren't they? Like voodoo dolls.
Wowee. This is the woman, is it? I definitely don't think she'll like our house.
Oh no, I haven't got to shovel poo up, have I? Stuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep thinking I'm going to find people. Oh, is it friendly? Ah! No, it isn't friendly.
Before they left, both wives completed a manual outlining the way things are run in their home. During her stay, each wife must live as the other usually does.
Who does the following? Hoovering, Michelle. Dusting, Michelle. Tidying, Michelle. Washing up, Michelle.
Pete does the clean. Pete does the hoovering. Pete.
Who cooks? Michelle breakfast. Michelle tea after work.
How often do we sit down and eat together? Once a week. How often do you get? 5 days a week, takeaways. Yes! Brilliant! 5 days a week, Barry. 5 days a week. How often do you get takeaways? Where did you generally go Friday night? To the pub. Thank you. Yes, pub.
Do as you're told. As long as Barry is happy, then you will be happy. Keep the master happy, do everything. Yeah, right.
How do you like to be treated? With respect? Oh my God!
The time has come to meet the families, and the first to return is Michelle's son, Stephen.
Hi. Yeah, are you?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm Carol.
Alright.
I'm really, nervous about meeting your dad.
Barry.
Yeah.
You would be. You always keep 1 foot before him, like my mum does, and you'll be alright.
First to arrive back to the Godby house are Carol and Pete's daughters, Leanne and Tony.
Hello. Are you alright? Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
to meet you.
Are you alright? So, which is
I'm Leanne and Mrs. Tony.
Right.
Got you a present.
Oh. I got you one off. Thanks very much. It just looked like me.
You have been told not to play with him.
Michelle's mother Elaine visits every day.
That's all I want to know.
She'll be popping in regularly to visit Carol, her stand-in daughter.
I will not have him playing with that lad.
Right, he's a bad influence.
Well, I'd say so. I mean, you can't say they've got their own mind, haven't they, at 15, but...
Right, you feel strongly about
Yeah.
it. Barry sounds like an absolute monster, so I'm really...
No, he's not a monster.
Right. He must have some good points. He
She
can't be
loves
off.
him.
Right.
She loves him.
Over at the Godby house, Michelle is about to meet Peter.
I can hear.
Mama.
I can hear heavy breathing. Hiya! Are you all right? Hiya! How are you? I've waited so long for this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's finally
Here we go.
here.
Is that the right?
I don't know, because I don't really drink, but
Oh,
I'm
do you? Right, I was undecided whether or not to bring wine or flowers. I'm very laid back. I'm not. I don't go in for conflict. I'm not argumentative. It's a very loving household with lots and lots of fun.
Finally, Carol gets to meet Barry.
Darling! Oh, come on for Dad. Hey, come on, where have you been?
Hello.
Are you all right, darling?
I am. Pleased to
meet
meet you.
Oh, I've never had that in 20 years, you know what?
All right.
I'm all right, how are you?
I'm sound.
That's good, yeah, that's good.
Feels a bit strange being in your house.
No, does it? Just relax and take your
Thank
time.
you.
No,
Thanks
no
very
problem.
much.
You're not nervous, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pulling my leg. Pull.
It's an act.
No, I think you're taking me along. I'll just take my trainers off.
Even though I've just recently... Barry was recently described to me. There's nothing like I expected.
Go on, sorry, Carol, go on.
I thought
You're
you'd
wondering
be
what you let
throwing
yourself in for.
furniture and shouting, and I thought...
No, that's
you'd-
later. No, don't spoil it. That comes later. I can't do everything at once.
Carol has agreed to move in with Barry for a week and live the life of Barry's wife, Michelle. While she settles in, Barry explains what he calls his introductory offer.
When a lad meets a girl and a girl meets, like, you do give them a special offer. Nothing's no problem. If they won't take you into the Eiffel Tower or wherever, you take them. You know, and you give them anything they want new dresses and all that. Nothing is a problem. But what they don't understand, that it's a special offer.
Trying to do too many things at once here.
And then what you do, you suspend all operations. Bloody hell, them are good shoes, Kaz, aren't they?
I've got...
Bloody hell, fire, what? They're
Well, it's
different,
'cause
aren't they?
I'm a drama teacher, you see, so it
Oh,
goes,
you
with,
are?
goes with the image, yeah.
Right, that's interesting, isn't it? Right, you're an experienced campaigner, I can tell. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm dealing with people 24/10, you know. You're sort of on a tight rein, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me this one over.
oh, thank you very much. It's really heavy.
This is where the gym comes in handy, you see. You fetch plenty with you. Right, that's fine, yeah.
Because I'm going to work, you see.
Right, yeah.
So because I have to go to work, I've got to look...
Right.
Haven't I? That's brilliant. That's great.
That's good, yeah.
I'll go and get the post. Cheers for
Right,
that.
no problem.
Thank you very much.
I mean, there's a lot more to you than meets the eye, I think, as I'm chatting to you.
Do you?
You'll do for me. This is the thing, just press this one, yeah.
Barry has decided to extend his offer to Carol until the end of their first evening together.
Just press that.
Right, what am I doing? Honey?
Yeah, that's fine, that's good.
How many spoonfuls?
Just one good dollop, basically. That'll do the trick. That's fit for a king.
Oh.
Come on. It's right, don't worry. No, we're all right. We've got put hers on your chest, burnt
That's
toast.
only because I don't.
No, that's wonderful.
Know the grill.
I can tell you're a professional.
I won't be doing this.
I can see you're a professional at this sort of thing. I can see you do this for a living. That's absolutely wonderful.
I'm not going to let the other side burn.
No, that's no problem. You're doing a good job.
Right.
So I'm easily pleased, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah. That's lovely. She's doing very well. It's she's a completely different operator to Michelle. They've all got completely different ways. But as I said, it's not easy when you're thrown in the lion's den, and she's doing okay.
The Barry that I've met compared to the Barry that I read about, they're like two different people. I've got a sneaky suspicion that he's going to be all right. I don't think he's going to be that bad.
Peter's brought Michelle to his local, an integral part of the Godby way of life.
Being in the house, you're sort of surrounded by the house. You usually go in the house, you bang the telly on, you know, and that's happening. You know. But here you can just relax.
I think I could get used to it.
Say talk about the day and then plan the following day. Who's doing what, who's up where, what's in store for tomorrow.
This is actually brilliant, I think.
Oh.
Absolutely brilliant.
Right.
Chill.
It's just the local. It's just a local pub.
It's
nice,
actually a pub.
quiet. Yeah.
I'm not allowed in pubs.
You're not allowed?
No, not allowed. You don't do things like that. What do you want to drink beer for and damage your liver and breathe loads of smoke in?
Have a soft drink, have an orange juice.
No.
Still not allowed.
Waste of time, things want doing in the house.
I think you're enjoying it. It's
I think it's great.
For a change.
I think
you
it's
wouldn't like
brilliant.
to do it all the time, but just for a change.
I don't know whether I would like to do it all the time.
You might like to do it all the time.
Because I've not had a proper taste of it yet, but yeah,
Right.
I might like to do it all the time.
Right.
Can't get used to the quietness. Very quiet here. Pete is very nice. He's a gentleman. Doesn't shout. Doesn't argue. Said he's never argued. But at the moment I feel a bit lost because I'm not used to not doing anything. So first impression is I've had a good day. It's just I can't get used to not having to do anything.
It's 6 a.m. and Barry's introductory offer of being nice to Carol has expired.
Carol, are you nearly up? We need to get the breakfast going and everything. Are you listening? Carol? Carol? Are you throwing me a deaf'n? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I thought you were throwing me a deaf'n.
Don't usually reply to people that yell and shout. I find him very, very aggressive. He's a very aggressive man. Verbally aggressive in his whole manner.
It's not a big thing, is it, to get out of bed? I mean, you know me, when I open my eyes, out of bed. 1 minute, I'm quicker than the Ferrari team. You know, when they change that tyre, they're changing tyres on cars faster than these people. Now, can you believe that? They've changed 4 tyres on a Ferrari. Can you imagine these people changing tyres on a Ferrari? You'd need to send the application in 3 weeks before, wouldn't you?
Never going to gain the respect of anybody if you talk to them like that. It's not on, really. Ask him politely. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
Smooth operator.
No, it's not about a smooth operator, but you know that we're not on a fashion parade.
Look at you, you look gorgeous today.
No, we're not on a fashion parade. All I want is breakfast. I don't want fancy clothes. If I want them, I go to a shop. You know, we're not on a fashion parade. You've no need to put your tutty on. You've no need to...
That's me.
You can do all that after. If you were in charge of an hotel, I'd never ever stay at your hotel. I say, who runs it? They say, Carol. I say, forget it. You're in this house. This is the way this house is run.
Sorry, I'm feeling like I'm going to fall asleep again because you're going on.
Anyway, let's get some action.
I've been awake since 6.
Have you?
I'm like thinking I can't get up, I can't do this. What do I do when I get up? I've ironed my uniform, gone back upstairs, and there's just nothing to do.
Do you not watch telly? Do you not relax in the mornings watching telly?
I don't have time to watch telly in the morning, really, so it's quite... What time is it now? Now I'd be probably... If Barry's not got up at 5 o'clock or he's got up and gone back to bed, I'd probably now be making his porridge.
What time will you be home tonight, Carol?
About 6 o'clock to the supermarket.
Yeah, we need to get some shopping because things are running low. The supply's running low.
Would you like a drink of any description?
Yeah, I think I'll have... give me a honey. Give me a honey.
My 15-year-old daughter makes her own porridge.
Michelle's mum Elaine has rung up to keep tabs on her daughter.
I'll just put her on.
Morning. I knew it would be you. Because you keep ringing all the time, wondering what I'm doing or worrying. I'm actually bored, Mum, with the fact that I can't clean up. Well, because she doesn't clean up, Carol, in the morning. Pete does the hoovering and, you know, things like that. But I'm actually bored because I'm actually I feel paranoid and like I've forgot to do something. It's dead strange.
I think with Michelle, I can see the edginess already in as much as she must have incredible energy, because I can see that she's a big doer and she always has to be doing something.
I'm like sat here now in the living room with a cup of coffee in my hand, absolutely bags of time, and I don't know what to do with it. It's strange, innit? They are nice, yeah? I don't know what to keep worrying for. They're really nice. Yeah, they're a proper family.
When I saw the girls, I was pleased because I could see that they were relaxed, and of course I was worried about them. Because they were relaxed and had spent probably a couple of hours with her, I thought, yeah, she's going to be okay.
Do you understand how hectic my life is? These are like chill. They get the family, you know, to help do things. Pete does the hoovering. Can you imagine Barry with the hoover?
I think Michelle is more of a talker than a listener. I think she likes to talk. Carol is a fantastic talker, but she also has the listening side as well.
Every morning, Michelle drives Barry to the gym once she has packed his bag with clean sportswear. Fitness is a central part of Barry's daily routine.
See, all this needs sorting out because it's smelling.
I don't know what's clean, what's dirty, what to put it on or
No,
what.
I know.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy some more soap powder
at
the supermarket. I'm going to speak to Stephen.
Right.
When I get home, I'm going to sort it out.
Right, that's good.
If that's all right with you.
Because it's smelling in this kitchen.
Yeah,
if you leave this stuff in here too long, it does actually start smelling. Because you can actually smell it. And even if you went outside in the fresh air and you walked in, you get the full waft of it then. People might say, what are you making such a fuss of going to the gym for? My job is relaxation and enjoying myself. That is what I class as a full-time job. That is me. You know, that is my full-time job. Gymnasium, race courses, dog tracks. That is what I do. That is a job to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm mega success or anything like that, but that is what I do. But the thing that over subsedes all that, the problem is with life is that
Yeah, good workout.
All right, darling.
See ya.
Much to Carol's delight, Stephen has expressed an interest in coming to her drama workshop.
Thanks for coming over. Nice to see you. Are you all right? Are you feeling a bit
nervous?
Yeah, because you don't know anybody. I won't make a massive fuss. This is Stephen. You know the documentary that I've been doing? He's from the other house, so he's come to drama, so this is Stephen.
Stephen started going to Carol's drama group, and he loves it. See, Carol's very good with children.
Just got a phone call off Bob.
And?
And you've been throwing eggs at windows around.
No.
Right, okay then. Who is it then?
Dan. Where's John?
It doesn't help him living in the same household as me. They pick things up very, very quick and probably bad habits and bad ideas. And it's the wrong household, really, for him.
Look.
He'd be more suited to something like Carol's operation, Stephen. She could probably bring the goodness out of him.
Right, I'm going to give you to the count of 3 to get out of this house and apologise and offer to clean every window.
I'm doing it now.
1.
I'm not doing it.
2.
I'm going.
Although Barry recognises some of Carol's good qualities, she doesn't have much good to say about him.
He is a really, really rude man who needs to get up off his backside and get a job. All this energy that he's got, he should put it into positive use. I'll be questioning him about why he is so rude and selfish.
Hi. Carol has been shopping for Barry, her stand-in husband. She's back just in time for a visit from his in-laws.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Hi,
Very pleased to meet you. Yeah, pleased to meet you too.
All right, Barry. Yeah, not bad, Ron, thanks. You all right, lad?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just helping Carol at shop at the moment.
Yeah. Help Michelle.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Although Barry's special offer of being nice to Carol is over, he's helping her with the shopping.
I got small just in case it was wrong.
I've every confidence in you.
Michelle's parents are disappointed he's not behaving as he would with their daughter.
It's fit for a king.
But he's changed since he's been with Carol, putting a show on.
Can you see that?
Makes him look as though he's a good husband.
What are you having tonight for tea, Carol?
Carol is going to attempt at making cheese and onion pie. I'm not 100% sure.
So I don't know how we'll get on.
Oh, don't worry, we've had our tea.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Thank
What have you
goodness.
had?
Oh, well, we always have the best, don't we, Barry? We
Exactly.
beef,
Yeah?
Oh, have you?
Jersey potatoes, peas and pepper sauce.
There must
So have you got an
been-
idea, Carol, what to do? Yeah.
A little bit of an idea. The cheese and onion, I know to grate the cheese,
Yeah.
chop the onion, and then pop it all in.
What were you like at cookery? Did you do cookery?
I was
too?
top of the class.
Seriously?
You won't believe
Carol,
that.
if you're that good, how come that you don't cook then?
Because
It
I'm
was
more of a
leisure, wasn't
career,
it?
Working.
career woman. The time off that I do have is very much a quality time.
Yeah.
While Carol gets to grips with a cheese and onion pie, the Godbys are looking forward to a takeaway pizza.
Right, could I have a 12-inch vegetarian, please? 12-inch meat feast. A 12-inch mushroom and pineapple. Have you any idea how long it'll be? We're starving. Half an hour. All right, cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Barry is not used to waiting so long for his dinner.
Carol! Carol! It's unbelievable, isn't it? They won't even speak to you, know. You wait like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and then they start ignoring you.
Grub's up. Come on.
What?
Food's up. Have a bite to eat.
No, it does smell good.
Ew. But we phone the takeaway so often that they say, hello, could I... Hello, Mr. Godby, they say.
Do
They know immediately. Yeah.
It's nice all that, isn't it?
You know, when you've been at it all day and you think, oh, you need a reward, otherwise what's the point? And this is our reward where we can all sit down and have a bit of a moan or have a bit of a laugh. And if you want nothing else?
Leave the pots and I'll wash. I want to wash.
Bang that in there, Jem.
I definitely need to wash up.
Are you looking forward to having them?
Carol's pie has taken 3 hours to make.
Carol! Carol!
Beautiful.
Carol! Carol! Jesus tonight.
Are you hungry, Barry?
I'm absolutely starving.
We'll give him 2 pieces then.
How are we doing?
Give him 2 pieces.
Carol,
I'm just chopping some parsley from the garden.
have you got the bread there as well? Where was that drink you were making me? It's absolute nightmare, this, isn't it? Absolutely. It's unbelievable. Carol! See, this is what you're up again, you see. Ignoring me and everything. This is what you've got to put up with. How we doing?
I don't answer people who shout at me, sorry. There you go, you very difficult man.
You think so?
Just get in there and eat it, because it'll shut you up.
We started this operation. This operation started at 20 to 7 tonight. It's now exactly 20 to 18. So tomorrow...
Barry, does this face look bothered?
Seriously, this operation is completed, mission completed at 20 to 18.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Mission started at 20 to 7. The product is cheese and onion pie, a few potatoes and a few carrots. This might need ironing, Carol. You've only got 19 jobs to do now, and you'll be all right. Carol, what are you doing making your will out in there?
Oh, that was me when I laughed. She said...
No, we've done the doors on it.
Although Michelle is enjoying her newfound freedom, it's not without its downside.
I feel guilty really today because I've got thoughts going round in my head that I don't want to live my life next week now. So I feel guilty because it is my life and I should why what is wrong with my life. And I think there's a lot wrong with it. In the fact that I don't have time for myself or I don't do things for myself and a lot of things that I'm missing out on. It's the first time this morning that I've not really thought, Barry, I actually can live without Barry. That I can live, I think, without that life. But whether it's just a blow in the wind, I don't know. Whether in time will tell, as they say. Time will tell.
After almost a week apart, Michelle calls Barry to seek reassurance.
Barry, have you missed me?
Oh, absolutely.
No, don't say it like that, Barry.
Have you missed me?
Hey?
Have you missed me?
Of course I've missed you.
Right, well, that's fair enough then.
Yeah, but have you missed me?
Of course I have.
Have you? What have you been doing?
Not a lot. What I don't do fuck all. When you're not here, all operations stop, don't we? You know, when she's not here, the old camp closes down, 75% loses power.
Obviously Carol's come in, but obviously she's not like you, is she, obviously?
You're just a one-off, aren't you, technically? You're what you call a wonder fucking woman.
I know.
Aren't you?
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why you're my wife, darling. Yeah, you are called Mrs. Seaborn, and I'm called Mr. Seaborn. We're two of a
kind, like two peas in a pod.
Are we?
Do you not wish that I was there now?
I do, actually, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit fruity, actually.
I can't do anything. So I'll just have to grin and bear it, as one would say.
All right, sweetheart.
That's it then.
Right, I'm
All right then.
Have a nice dream.
Lovely.
Keep hold of that thought.
Sweet dreams and don't
Bye.
have nightmares.
See you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Fucking 18.
Carol! Are you nearly ready? Carol! Are you getting up? I tell you now, this gets on my nerves, all this. It really does piss me off no end. Are you nearly ready? Yeah. All right then. Right, come on, get moving.
Should we others are, Barry.
There's only one thing we know in this house, it's discipline.
Carol has had enough of Barry's methods. She wants to know why he behaves the way he does.
I find you a bully.
Right.
A dictator.
Right.
Unreasonable.
Right.
Loud.
Right.
And quite a difficult man. And I think I've tolerated a lot from
But
you.
if I'm that difficult, how come people live with me?
Are you like that because it's like a competition with Michelle? Because
What do you mean competition? I'm not with you.
that she's loud and you need to be on par with her.
Basically, you do, yeah.
Right, so you're saying yes then?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Are you like this as a result of your relationship with Michelle?
Basically, yeah.
Right. That's all I wanted, just the yes.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
After just a few nights away from home, Michelle is beginning to imagine life without Barry. It's been agreed that as it's Barry and Michelle's wedding anniversary during the swap, they can meet up on neutral ground. Michelle usually buys her anniversary card from Barry herself, but in her absence, Elaine brings one over.
Right, that's absolutely wonderful.
Elaine also brings something for Carol, a pair of hair clippers.
You just put the end on, whatever end, how short well...
Actually, it's only a small operation. It'll be off in maybe 0.2 minutes.
You
It
might
won't
be having a brain operation if I cut into your head.
It won't take that long. How long will it take to get rid of that, roughly?
Oh, it'll be 5 minutes. Right, come. Yeah, Carol.
Just crack on your own stage, Carol. Come on, that'll get you through.
Oh, I don't even like the feel of it.
Go on.
It's like a vibrator, go on.
Yeah, it is. Just crack on, it's a vibrator.
I've got a steady hand. Oh, no, I can't.
Jesus,
I
tonight.
can't do it, my hand's going funny. Let me put it down.
What have you been doing for 25 years?
I can't do it, it's really making me feel funny.
A simple task, cutting
No,
out.
I can't do it.
You can't do cutting out. I can't understand it.
I can't, it's just making me feel funny.
Just have a
No,
cut.
it's the vibration, the head. I'm just going to put the fish on.
Carol, I am very shocked at you.
Disappointed in you, Carol. I thought you was indestructible.
Barry and Michelle are breaking with the swap for a few hours. They're going to meet up to celebrate their 3rd wedding anniversary.
You all right, darling? Yeah. How's it going?
To lovely wife, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to put?
To lovely wife.
Well, what do you want me to put to the ugly wife, then?
No.
Well, what do you want me to put?
You normally put to Mrs. Seabourn. No, when I come back, I'm going to be making some changes. I want you to, like, respect.
Respect, right. So you want me to
my
treat you like a
wishes.
pussycat?
No, I don't want you to treat me like a pussycat.
And every time you come, I'll show you like a stroke Arthur.
Don't take the piss.
No, I'm not taking the piss.
I'm not even telling you.
No,
I'm
you're
just
telling me a load
not
of
telling you the
nonsense.
changes now because you're just a piss
There's no
taker,
such
right?
thing as
You'll see the
respecting
changes
her.
when I come back
Do
home.
you want me to ring you up and
You've
say,
been
how
through a
you
rough
doing,
ride.
babe? I'll ring you up and say,
take the piss.
how you doing, babe?
You're a dickhead.
How's my little princess today?
Have you been the same as you have been with me, as we have with that woman?
Oh, there's been no different, but unfortunately, she doesn't react back in the way you react. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've made me the way I am.
Shut up.
I'm telling you.
Don't be blaming me for what you are.
I am. You've modelled me and modelly-coddled me and everything. You've made me the way I am because you like me to be your property at the end of the day.
Piss off, Barry.
And
You're talking shit now.
What were you expecting when you said me, Tom?
Won't you, like, say, you know, like you've actually really, without putting the patter on, you've actually really missed it, and that you realise, Jesus, there's not another woman like me that does everything for you.
No, there's not another woman like you. It's a fucking good job there isn't another woman like you.
What does that mean?
We're all in a fucking mess with another one like you.
You're a cheeky bastard, Joe. Fucking hell, I can't believe you're saying this,
enough
mate.
with money. I don't want another one here. Jesus tonight.
So basically, Barry, let me tell you, our relationship is
Right, go on.
built on love, which I've got for you.
Right. What do you love about me? I'm a neutral man now asking you the question. What do you love about me?
I just love you, Barry.
Yeah, hold on. I've had a lot of report. Well, what do you love about me? Just one thing. What do you love about me?
I don't know what I love. I haven't got a clue. You'll never admit that you love me.
No, Michelle, listen
you
to
don't
me.
know the meaning
I'll
of the
explain
word.
it very, very, very quickly, right? I love you, right? But I don't show love in the way that 90% of the population would show it. I don't.
Do you love me, Barry?
Well, of course I love you, but I wouldn't.
That's really made me happy now.
The problem is, my sort of love to people is
So actually,
shown.
can I kiss you now because you
You can
said
kiss
it?
me on my cheek, yeah.
You've actually said the 3 words, I love you.
Yeah, but Michelle, listen to me.
I'm absolutely
No,
overwhelmed.
Michelle, listen to me. My love is shown in an entirely different way. I don't show it with
I
hugs
can't
and
believe
kisses.
you've said he loves me.
No, but well, I must love you because I've married you.
Oh, I'm happy.
Yeah, but Michelle, I mean...
He actually loves me and he's admitted he doesn't show it, so I actually believe now that you do really love me.
It's just a word as far as I'm concerned, love. It's just a word. It may as well call it a character, a fucking being. It's
Can you
just...
try for me just to show it?
With one day of the swap remaining, Michelle has had a change of heart. After Barry's declaration of love, she's looking forward to resuming her normal life. Michelle has come to see her parents to share her final conclusions on her taste in husband.
Good kiss. Good kiss. Come on.
Pete does everything for you. You don't want to do anything, you don't have to do it, but he'll do everything, run you a bath. He run me a bath when I come home from work. He's a society husband, every woman's dream. A man that goes to work, comes home, probably gives you all the money. Like a lapdog. Like puppy, you know. Come on, it's one of them. But nice.
Like one of them?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not for me, Mum. Boring.
The swap has come to an end, and both women are looking forward to returning home.
No more getting up at ridiculous hours. No more being bossed about.
Can't wait to see my husband and my son and my poodle. Missed him. Didn't think I would, but I have.
Hiya, Carol. Oh, watch yourself.
There's just time for one more visit from Elaine. She's brought Carol some flowers and a bottle of gin.
Come on. Carol, here's a little present from me.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you very much.
Just to show that we care.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, Carol.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you very much. See ya. It's really been nice
Oh, it's just a
staying.
bit of filming for summer.
I'll see you again soon. Yeah, see ya.
I'll
You
see you
look after
later.
yourself.
Oh.
Come on.
All right, and I'll see you. I'll give you a
Willis.
ring. Come to drama.
See you, darling.
See ya. Bye.
See you, Carol. All right, Steve. Come on, darling. I think, actually, she's forgotten these shoes. She's got so many shoes, you won't believe it. They're all over the house, in the kitchen. By the Christ, I've just put 6 boxes in the car. There's more.
Although the swap has come to an end, the couples are coming together to exchange notes on each other's lives.
I think you do far too much. I really think that to work the hours that you work and cook like that is just... It's not modern. I think you do an awful lot.
I've done it for 15 years.
And you're happy with that?
Well, I'm used to it.
Are you still happy with that, Michelle, after sort of tasting the...
The only thing that I found is...
The quality time,
I'm happy with... I'd rather have my life than your life.
Yeah, fine.
That's
Really.
good. That's good.
That's good. It's
I
because
would.
it's
We're
your
happy
life.
with our lives.
I missed doing that thing for me, Mum. I missed it. It's in me. That I have to do it. Washing, and I'd have to do it.
Barry, I think that you were probably quite different to how you are with Michelle. There was a couple of times when Elaine said, well, you wouldn't do this for Michelle, so why are you doing
Barry?
that?
I can't remember. You have to enlighten me on that.
You made me a cup of coffee.
Did I? You never made me a cup of tea in 15 years.
No, I have actually made you a cup of
You
tea.
have not.
I have.
You haven't.
Well, all right then.
So why do you make her a cup of tea? Come on.
I don't know. Well, you're asking me impossible questions. All this was early done was he'd got to settle Carol in. Had to settle her in.
Mary, you let the side
Obviously.
down.
He said things like, don't worry, I'm not bothered about like what time. It doesn't matter if you're working and you know about his tea or I'll adapt.
You'll adapt, will you?
He was.
Jesus, tonight you'll adapt. You're ringing me up every 2 minutes. Barry saying what time you're going to be home. You know, all these things to do in the house, but you will adapt to this new woman. Come on, Baz.
We had quite a lot of conversations. We sat down and chatted. We did loads of talking.
Yeah, but you didn't do any housework. I mean, you'd cooked fish on my grill and you'd not even washed it, which I thought, well, that is really bad. There was a bad smell in the kitchen and actually it was the dirty water from the steaming food and you'd actually left food in the thing. Well, I thought being a woman...
Have you got a sense of smell?
And I fitted into your role quite perfectly, but you couldn't fit into mine because you don't take orders or instructions from anybody. You are the boss. She never did anything. Disinfectant bottle not been opened, washing up liquid not been used.
Barry, just polish Michelle's halo. She's marvellous.
I know I am. I'm absolutely wonderful and don't forget it. Absolutely
You won't
marvellous.
let me.
You've actually failed at being a housewife and I think for a woman to fail at being a housewife is absolutely ridiculous.
What's a housewife? What's a housewife?
Let me tell you, Pete, all you are is she rules the roost and you do whatever she says. That is it. You actually do whatever she says.
I bet you think I'm an angel compared to her, don't you?
Are we going to the pub?
What do we do now?
Just have to say see you, won't we? So we might see you again when I bring Stephen to the drama thing. Are you with me?
Definitely.
All right then.
See ya.
Take care, mate. All right.
See ya.
Do your car around here? Well, we'll walk this way anyway.
I thought I was well behaved, Barry.
No, you did well.
I had to rip into her because she actually was a fucking lazy. Basically, she's talking to you. She'd rather talk than do housework. She's fucking lazy. It's actually made me think that the way that me and Barry are is actually important. That we have actually got love, and that the grass ain't green on the other side. Definitely not.
What I've got out of this experience is a realisation that everybody doesn't live the same. You know that, but you don't realise it. And perhaps everybody's not as fortunate as I am. So it's made me aware of what I've got.
Since the swap, things are back to normal with Barry and Michelle. Carol is writing a play about her experience. And Stephen has continued attending Carol's drama group. He's been put forward for an audition.
Big kiss. Oh, thanks, darling. Big kiss. Oh, thanks.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh, Mum's going to miss you, darling.
Thanks for coming over. Nice to see you.
You've actually said the 3 words, I love you. I'm absolutely overwhelmed.
Sit down there. Meet the Bennetts. Mark and Tracy have been married for 5 years. They have 1 child, 4-year-old Charlotte, and have no plans to have any more children. Kate and Trevor Thomas have been married for 10 years. They have 5 children and a foster child. There's 14-year-old Sean, 8-year-old Josie, 7-year-old Lucy, 4-year-old Zach, and 2-year-old Daniela. The couples have never met, but have agreed the wives will swap homes, husbands and children for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives. What's it like to try out another spouse for a fortnight?
Mark! Mark!
What's it like for a mother of one child to suddenly have 6?
Remind me not to have any more children, because if you lose control, you're stuffed.
And will the experience change their views on family life?
Don't stick up for him so much.
You're showing yourself up.
I'm not, you are, love.
With any eggs?
Mark and Tracy Bennett have one young daughter, Charlotte. With both parents working full-time, they like to treat her as often as they can.
As things are now financially, we can afford to give Charlotte not the best of everything. We don't spoil her, but you know we can afford to buy her something nice at Christmas, birthdays, spoil her now and again.
Tracy loves being a mum, but her job as a legal secretary in a top law firm in Manchester is very important to her, even though it means an early start.
I'm an individual. I've built up my career over the last 20 years or whatever, and you know, Charlotte's lovely and wonderful and I love her to bits. But one day she's going to fly the nest when she's 18 or 20 or whatever, and I want to have a life left.
As Tracy's work is 2 hours away, Mark has a local job so that he can pick Lottie up from nursery. Having one child suits their lifestyle.
I've got friends who've got more than one child, and I've seen firsthand how it can affect your relationship.
Yeah.
And that really worries us because, Mark's my rock and I don't want to lose that. And Charlotte's my second rock and I don't want to lose her, and I don't know how I could possibly have enough love for another child.
Dad, have you got a mat?
Don't worry, I'm not sitting here. Right, everybody's been sitting down now.
With 6 children causing havoc, it's very much the more the merrier for Kate and Trevor.
Everybody seems to be shocked when we say 6 kids. Oh, and there's that stupid joke, you haven't got a TV then. It's not about money. It's not about going out and buying the biggest present. Mind you, for the first 3 years, we didn't have a TV.
Yeah, we got one though. We still end up having children all the time.
Rosie, watch this.
Jack, that is not appropriate. Don't you dare do that.
As if having 6 children isn't enough to deal with, Kate's man is also pretty demanding.
Because I'm quite fussy. Kate used to cook for me, and I used to say, I'm not hungry.
No, you didn't. You should push it whereas I'm not eating that.
Well, no, that's too harsh.
Trevor Thomas is a busy man. He works in family support, at night is a bouncer, and on top of that is studying to become a social worker. His kids give him plenty of practice.
My children are very crafty. They're very crafty, very manipulative.
Intelligent?
Intelligent.
I would word it.
Yeah, you can put it that way. How do you feel about the new lady, what I call my Judy, coming in? Josie.
With the big Babylon.
With Julie, with the big Babylon. Yes, we are passionate about our children, but wouldn't you be if you had children like mine?
It's the day of the swap, and both wives are getting ready to leave. Neither couple knows anything about the other.
I think she's going to have a culture shock. I don't know where she comes from. She might come from a nutty family, but we're quite eccentric, the pair of us.
I'm hoping once I've gone through this, it'll help me to reassess what's important in life.
Oh my goodness, what have I let myself in for?
I find my life really difficult, and I just wondered if it was just me, or if it really is difficult. I don't know.
I'm also a bit worried in case the children love this new lady and they don't want me back.
Because there are no spare bedrooms in the Thomas household, Tracy will be staying in the family caravan.
I'm worried that I'm going to be going to a house totally above my level, sort of multi-million-pound house or something, going into this big house with nannies and a guy who's, really pompous.
I hope she thinks this is nice.
This is a 5-star hotel. If she moans, I'm going to have her.
Well, these are guaranteed for 14 days, so they should still be alive when she leaves.
Yeah, I hope so.
But is she going to be? That's yours.
The 2 couples have agreed to have no further contact until the end of the swap. Tracy and Kate get to explore their new homes before they meet the families.
Somebody's having a joke. Oh dear.
She just looks like there's only one child.
Just a bit worried. There seem to be a lot of cots and beds with children. I think that there that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 I've seen so far. 6 children. That's an awful lot of children. Gosh, I don't think I could do it.
Going from one child to 5 or 6 is really hard. I hope she's okay.
There's absolutely no way I can look after all these children. Okay.
She's very tidy. Gosh, what a posh bathroom. I reckon this used to be a bedroom and it's been converted to a bathroom a long time ago.
It's a lot different from my bathroom. And there's no shower. There's a shower, but it hasn't got a shower head, which is it's actually quite difficult to have a shower without a shower head, isn't it?
This is nice. It's very friendly and homely, isn't it? It's lovely. Lovely carpet. Maybe I should take my shoes off.
The wives have written a manual as a guide for running their homes.
Right, we clean the home on a daily basis.
I'm not going to do that. She gets up at 5:30 in the morning and does the ironing. Balmy.
This lady has a very busy life with home things like loading the tumble dryer, 5 lots of washing a day.
She does the housework before Lottie gets up at 6. Oh my goodness.
How do you spend your evenings? Tidying, washing, ironing.
She only washes clothes twice a week. Oh my goodness. We do 3 to 4 loads a day.
Yeah, right, I'll see you later then. Hello, what's your name?
Josie.
Josie, hi Josie, nice to meet you. I'm Tracy, hello, what's your name?
Lucy.
Lucy, hello. Hello, what's your name?
Zach.
Zach, hello Zach, how are you? You alright? You must be Trevor.
Yeah, I am.
Hi.
Ta-da!
Hiya.
Hello there. Coming in.
Kate.
Hi, Lottie.
Sean. Hi.
This is Sean, the oldest one.
Hi Sean, nice to meet you.
Lucy, Josie, Daddy, hello. Get on the chairs and sit down, please. Now, come on the chairs. Does anybody know who this lady's name is? What's your name?
Tracy.
Can you explain Tracy to me?
Tracy has came here for 10 days, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit bizarre. I think the build-up to us, I think you're gorgeous.
I've been really looking forward to seeing you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be so affectionate. Oh, you're lovely.
This is the morning routine.
Right.
And the bedtime routine. Okay, this is the morning list. Breakfast, wash or shower, cream. Now the kids know that list. As you can see, it's writing and pictures. Down to Zach. Zach knows his list. Here, again, is the nighttime list, and it's simply the same thing: wash, shower, or clothes in the machine. The uniform's got to go on either before we go or when we get back.
That's a bit easy, isn't it?
I'm really glad you've got a caravan.
Right.
Because that's where she's going to be sleeping. Because we don't have a spare room.
Excellent.
What are you trying to say? Right, now, this will be your own space.
Right.
This one here and this one here, Lucy and Josie, have an issue with coughing at night.
Right.
So
Things about out here, I won't be able to hear them coughing. So.
Never mind, I've got a walkie-talkie.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I've got a walkie-talkie. I can say to you, Trace, they're coughing.
At the Bennetts, Kate is already getting ready for bed. Tomorrow is her first day replacing Tracy at work.
This is taking the mick. I'll get up in the middle of the night. Trevor's going to think this is so funny when I tell him to get up at 5:30. 5:30, unbelievable.
How often does this normally get done? Is there normally piles like this, or...?
Every day. Seems like when Kate's here, all she does is wash.
I can imagine. Blimey.
You just need to put it on top.
Mark.
Yeah?
This is wonderful, thank you.
Okay.
Mark is a very, very nice man. Very friendly. He cooked me a lovely dinner. And I felt very guilty. He took my plate out. And I was like, I'll do that. And he said, no, that's what I do for my wife.
She seems really nice. She seems very genuine. I think the fact that she's got quite a lot of children, having Lottie here, is going to be quite a comfort for her. I don't sort of know how Tracy's going to cope now having 6 children to look after.
What's for dinner?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Right.
By the time Trevor has shown Tracy around the house, the food she prepared for the family 3 hours earlier has gone cold.
We're going to throw that away, actually, are we? We're going to throw that away and restart again.
It's just a nightmare. Basically, Trevor comes in, has a chat and looks at the food and says, oh, it's ruined, you know, chuck it away.
I went down there and said to her, look, Trace, if I've offended you, love, just let me know. She said, well, I think it's rude.
After showing Tracy the ropes, Trevor heads out to work for the evening.
Stand back, stay hot. At 7 o'clock, I'd been in the house 3 hours, 2-3 hours with him. You know, in a complete turmoil, complete nightmare. He didn't know me from Adam, and he's buggers off somewhere at 7 o'clock. Leaves me in the house to look up at the children's bed and sort everything out. And, you know, I just think that's absolutely outrageous.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and Kate's getting her first taste of Tracy's routine. This week, the women have to adopt the role of the other wife.
Honestly, I woke up at 5:18 and I thought, I'll go back to sleep now. It's the middle of the night. Then my alarm went off. I couldn't believe it. It's so early. Lottie. Morning. It's very early, isn't it? I've been up an hour, darling.
You have to put them in there if they fall off.
OK.
These are the past ones.
So you don't wear them to school?
No.
Thank you for telling me that.
They're for lunch.
Do I have to give you a lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute. You have to drive.
OK then. It's about 7:10. My children will just be waking up.
Josie, your toes popped up. Have you had a wash?
Over in the Thomas household, the breakfast routine is in full flow.
You just got in? Josie, your toes has popped up. You're coming behind. Come on, move it. Move it.
You had your cereal?
Lucy, in the bathroom, have a wash. Make it quick, Lucy. Now, move it.
My first impressions of Trevor, he's so dictatorial and his household is very controlled, but I think that he's suppressing them.
Right, Zach. Come on, you've been eating the last bit for the last 2 minutes. Come on, put it down now.
I understand that to keep in control, you have to be, I guess, but I don't agree with it.
Trevor is frustrated with Tracy's slow pace.
They should be getting change at 8 o'clock to be on time.
You get dressed for me, it'd be really good.
You can't concentrate on one child. You simply can't do that. You have to have your mind on 3 children. The young one's got to be ready quickly and fast. You cannot spend time with them. That noise is not really crying, it's just noise. I can't take that. Don't talk.
Trevor's character towards me, he's very abrupt. I definitely feel like he's judging me before he knows me, and that's totally unfair. And to be honest, I'm not going to put up with it much longer. This is only day 2. If he carries on to day 3 or day 4, I'm going to have to say something. He's sitting in the front. Josie, don't sit in the front. Josie sits in the front today.
Lunch desk is just over here.
It's Kate's first day replacing Tracy in the office, and with another 8 hours to go, it's not exactly a prospect that fills her with joy.
File. Oh, right, okay. That's for me. I've been given all these papers, and I have to look up each company on the internet and find out who the managing director is, what their turnover is, and all this fascinating information about really boring companies.
Daniela? Sit down on the chair, please.
Tracy's day is far from boring. With the kids back from school, it's her first afternoon alone with them.
Sit down. Please.
Sit down now, or I'm going to tell Daddy. Daddy, stop. Anyways, I'm going to have to...
If you... Look, listen. Hello?
Come here.
Listen. Right, just sit down.
No, Lucy, sit down.
It doesn't take the kids long to work out that Tracy's a soft touch.
Right, I'm going to get cross in a minute. Now, will you just all be quiet?
Tracy only said she's going to get angry, but she doesn't get angry.
She probably does get angry, but she just doesn't express her anger as much as Kate does.
Otherwise, if you don't...
No, Josie, please you help.
If you don't, you're going to have to go to your room.
Tracy, makes threats, but she doesn't carry it out.
Yeah, all she says is she's going to tell Dad. But
I'll help you if you help me, OK? Oh, for God's sake. Bollocks to them. Remind me not to have any more children. It's not fair that they should play me up like this. I'm here to look after them, make sure they're safe, make sure all the tasks get done, make sure they've got something clean to wear in the morning. But I can now understand a bit better of why Trevor's like he is. Because if you lose control, you're stuffed. Tell you what, you all go upstairs and you stay in your bedrooms, and when your dad comes home, I'll tell him what's happened, OK?
What happened?
Go on, Zach, up you go.
What's happened?
You're not listening to me, you're not doing as I tell you. Jack, up, now. Little wine, I think I can open that later.
Are you telling Daddy of us?
Or do you think I should?
No. I said sorry already. No one else is sorry to Tracy. Why are you telling off me then?
I'm not telling off anybody now, we're just discussing what happened.
Sorry, Tracy. I'm nearly sorry.
For Kate, it's the end of what's been a long first day at work.
Bye. See you tomorrow. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock and I left home 13 hours ago. No wonder I've got a headache. It's just ridiculous.
By the time Kate gets home, it's 8:30.
How's Lottie?
She's fast asleep in bed.
Oh.
She was shattered.
Oh. I'm missing home a lot. He's nice. He's a good laugh. But I'm quite disappointed that Lottie was in bed and I didn't get a bath. I'm so tired. My body feels really alive, but my head feels dead. Quite often at home, it's the other way round.
Do you think Trace would be feeling like that now?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been shopping?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Hopefully it tastes all right.
Hey,
right. Should we try and get a peeper out this time?
You can stop that noise, Zach.
I couldn't get them to listen to me at all. It took me ages to even get them to sit down on the chairs, and then they wouldn't listen to me at all. They were running around the house, and it was just a nightmare.
That's my kids.
Yeah, I expected it at some time because obviously I'm not their mum. If that happens again, I don't know how to cope.
Today, I did notice that she was getting a little bit irritated with my kids. But as she gets irritating, my children find it funny. As she gets tense, my kids find it funny.
I made such an effort today getting dinner. I wanted to cook something really special just to show to them that I can do it. But what thanks do you get? I thought of doing that again just to get, I don't like it. So bloody bugger off and do it yourself then. Mark and I spent days getting Kate's room ready so she felt comfortable. And what do I get? Stuck in a poxy caravan in a garden. Toilet that's full of crap.
For the rest of the week, Kate follows Tracy's routine and continues to get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Would you like to get up now? Come on then. Come on, give me a hug quickly. Ugh. Daddy's going to pick you up at 3. Do you like Daddy picking you up?
I like Mummy pick me up.
Mummy can't pick you up, darling, because she's working, isn't she? Bye-bye, darling. OK? Daddy's going to pick you up, all right? I wouldn't like that with my own children. She didn't want to go in, and I would have this huge sense of guilt if that was my daughter. I'm not saying that I should have a huge sense of guilt, but I would have.
Come here with me. Come here, shall we take your coat next door?
Give me one more hug, okay, and I'm going to say bye-bye. I've got preconceived ideas anyway about daycare. It's very difficult because I don't want to sound like I'm judging anybody, but it's not something I've chosen for my own children. But then again, I haven't got such a good career.
Hello, Lovey.
Over at the Thomas household, Tracy is knuckling down to the domestic chores.
I feel that Kate really needs a bit more support from him because she's just here to do the housework and to keep the house tidy, as far as I can make out. Now, you can come out of there now. I feel like I'm in this house and the outside world is out there and I'm not a part of it. And that's depressing. Yeah. You want to cuddle? And I would feel, just put you there. I would feel like, where is that little light at the end of the tunnel because there isn't one here.
Husband Mark's having his own domestic issues. He doesn't think Kate's pulling her weight around the house.
So far, very, very little has been done. There's pots and pans still left on the side from the cooking last night, the meal that I cooked for her. There's still the breakfast dishes been left in the bowl. No washing at all has been put in. If you'd been around earlier, you'd have seen me doing the ironing.
Miles. Oh, I can't believe this traffic just get out of the car park.
Once again, Kate's having a nightmare journey home.
I don't believe this. It's just horrible. Oh, after a day at work, to be stuck in traffic. I would never do this every day. It's horrible driving this late in this traffic, and it's all cold and horrible. Oh, now what's happened? I have to go right now.
You know, it's now just turned 10 o'clock, still no sign of Kate. You know, this time now, it's just been a wasted evening.
I'm kind of like seeing that my grass is a little bit greener than I thought. When I got in, I got this frosty reception because I was late and he'd promised Lottie I was going to do a pumpkin. Oh, I can't find my key.
Hello, come on in.
Oh.
Had a tough day. What's gone wrong then?
I just got terribly, terribly lost.
Charlotte was a bit upset tonight.
Because of Mum?
No, she was really looking forward to you coming home and doing the pumpkin. She's really gutted.
Right. So what's happened?
I'd left it out and I said that you'd do it in the morning with her. She was really gutted.
I'm sorry today was such a disaster.
Just make it a better day tomorrow, don't you?
I find him a bit of an egg. After the stress of coming home, I was really upset. I just felt as if it was just rubbing salt in the wounds.
Okay.
Halloween's also proving to be a sore point over at the Thomases, as Tracy finds out a celebration is not on the cards.
Very carefully.
No, I'm not listening.
Right. We never celebrate Halloween, do we, really? So I don't think we should start doing it now.
Oh, but Dad,
However,
I like Halloween. I do, Dad, trust me. I don't like it because of the devil. Just forget about the devil. Just think of the fun.
we're cooking a cake. I am also going out tonight. Do you really think we've got the time to do the bonfire as well?
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
Listen, I'm sorry, but you think that's great.
It's like, I just feel like, you know, sometimes I need more support from you and I just find it hard. And you're so busy and you're always out working.
Telling me that I'm not giving you support makes you feel, wait a minute, because when I'm stressed, when I'm getting out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, to get up to go to work, then I come home, then I have to go back to work again, then I come back again, and then you say I'm not supporting, makes you feel inadequate. I'm working my guts out and she wants me to do some more work, which I interpret is her role within the home. That's what I interpret. So there's obviously a communication problem here.
If I was married to you, I would not be happy with that at all.
Tracy feels uncomfortable bathing and using our house and being comfortable within our home. I wish I can change that and make her feel comfortable. I hope it's not me. In a sense, I feel like she's a bit she feels she's a bit upper class for us.
I feel so drained. Oh, it's manic. I just feel so anxious when I'm in the house all the time. It's just so suffocating.
It's the following morning, and Kate is still stewing over the pumpkin incident.
What happened last night, it just did my head in. I felt like what he was saying to me was, do you care? Which I found incredibly selfish, because I wanted to sleep at that point. I didn't want to talk a bleeding pumpkin that he promised his daughter I would do. I don't even like pumpkins. He should have done the thing with her in the first place. And I didn't challenge him at that point because I was so upset. I would have cried. I mean, I don't mind crying and saying I miss my children, but I'm not going to cry because some crap he's put on my back. It's like a melon, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a pumpkin, that's it.
Ta-da!
Next week, the household will be run by Kate's rules, a fact that Mark's not looking forward to.
Tomorrow's Saturday, it's the changeover day, and she can implement whatever changes she sees fit. And she could turn around to me and say, right, you do all the ironing and washing. And think, well, hold on a second, you're supposed to have done it all through the bloody week. And it's not been done. You know, what have you been doing?
It's the halfway stage of the wife swap, and Tracy and Kate give their adopted husbands the new rules for the second week.
For the rest of the time, it would be nice if you could take over Kate's role and get the children ready for school.
So for this week, then, because my plan here is theoretically Tracy goes part-time, for the next 2 days I'm not going to work.
We did try that.
Yeah. Well, that I would go back down that road. This is the road I'm going to go down. And so I won't be getting up at 5. I'm sorry to repeat that, I won't be getting up at 5.
Getting into motherhood sort of thing.
Well, yeah, but not for my sake.
Second point is that it'd be nice to have just a bit of consideration around the house. Like, I'll give you an example, the bath. Just please take the plug out, you know, just so that I feel that I'm not just a skivvy cleaning up after you. I'm actually an important person, and you appreciate me and respect me. And because you're going to be taking over Kate's role, if you sleep in the caravan, and I'll sleep in your room. And but Trevor, if you need me, there's a walkie-talkie.
Timer.
Yeah, I was gonna...
Let me speak.
All right.
I'm a little bit worried about Charlotte's teeth. I'll be using the timer when it's time to come out of the bath, time to go to bed, and the teeth.
I'd prefer that you use the clock.
Well, for the next few days, I have to put my changes.
Right.
And I would like to use it.
Okay.
The timer. The other thing, though, that is really, really bad for Charlotte's teeth is her dummy.
Right, we know that.
Regarding the support, I still feel it's unclear because I do feel that I'm very supportive.
If I was Kate, I would be pretty pissed off at that.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that what I feel is not taken into consideration is the fact that I'm not just doing the kids, I'm also doing work, and I'm also have to write reports for work.
I personally don't like daycare. I don't like daycare for children that age. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't leave my children all day when they're quite young.
Right.
Wouldn't. And I'm kind of afraid, really, that one day Tracy's going to turn around and think, you know, I really missed out on that. I really missed out on those years of you know, even if it was 1 year of it, she really missed out on it. You're smiling.
It's like a recording.
Of Tracy?
Yeah. All these concerns that you've said, everything that you've put in there so far, Tracy has said already. Come on.
He tried to jump in and tell me what my changes would be, and I can't stand that, like, know-it-all thing. That annoyed me. And also, it was like, I knew all that anyway. And I felt the same balls then.
Kate immediately puts her changes into effect, starting with an egg timer to control how long Lottie can have her dummy. Satisfied that she's driven her points home, Kate heads upstairs to take a relaxing bath.
Some of the things that she's spoken about are sort of like being at a boot camp, having 2 minutes left for the timer, a sticker on the wall if If you're good, you get a sticker. If you do it for so many days, then you get a reward for it. I think it's too much like training a dog to do tricks. You know, I might be really far off the mark on this, but all these little quirky things, it seems as though they're sort of fresh out of a textbook. The timer I find is a little bit too...
Mark! Mark!
It doesn't take long for the timer issue to trigger an argument.
I set the timer for 4 minutes for her to have her dummy, and then she was to take it upstairs. He's gone, overridden that, and given her chewing gum, and said, have the chewing gum and put your dummy under the pillow. Ignore what I've done. There's no point in trying it if someone's not going to go along with you. You got chewing gum? I'm not going to let go off because it'll prove me. Mark, it's not going to work with the timer if you're going to do a different way. Because I set the timer if I had to put the pillow, and then you do over a chewing gum.
No, she came in and got the chewing gum, and I said, right, if you have the chewing gum, then you got to go and put
But you know I set the timer, didn't you? You've totally overridden what I've just done by saying to her, "We'll put your dummy in the pillow." She could have held it until the time went off.
Oh, right,
she's not going to learn. If you're going to override it, she's not going to learn.
Okay.
I just feel like, you know, that might have been a bit of a statement. That was all. You know, it's the first time I've tried it, and you went about it a different way.
I thought we were just going to be doing the timer for bath times and, you know, like,
But
right,
you've
it's
got to understand
time to
here.
bed now. Yeah, but you've got to understand that...
I haven't spoken yet. You can't answer. You
she-
can't carry on if I haven't spoken.
No, I can.
Well, then we can't communicate, Mark, because if you're not going to respect what I said, when I start to speak, you can't override me.
I'm not overriding you.
Yeah, I was about to say something, and you answered me before I said it. Then you don't know what you're answering.
No, what I'm going to say is that...
No, what I was going to
said
say,
it
what I
wouldn't
was
be-
going to say,
it
Mark,
wouldn't be an issue for
what I
Charlotte.
was going to say, Mark, was that the way this is working now is that I'm taking a lead here.
Right.
Now, I'm respecting you in all ways, and your daughter, and your home. But I just...
I don't think you are, no.
Why is that?
Over at the Thomas household, Tracy has decided it's time for a break. Trevor has to put the kids to bed before heading off to work.
Listen, no talking, Josie. Don't talk to Lucy. Do you understand me? It's bedtime. Good night.
Night.
Sometimes like this, I'm working till about 4:30 in the morning. Just so I can get things done. Bye. And to sit there and to hear her say that I could be more supportive, I feel that she really missed the points that I have been trying to echo throughout the week.
Trevor starts his shift as a bouncer, glad of some time to himself. There's no such escape at the Bennetts.
I thought that we'd agreed that Charlotte's dummy wouldn't in any way be an issue. But if it's going to be as regimented by saying, you know, right, you've got 3 minutes to have your dummy, no, it won't happen. This project will finish.
Well, he won't listen to me. Every time I go to speak, he's answering before I've spoken. That's not a discussion. Did you want to say anything to me?
Yeah, I would like to say that I've no problem at all with the timer.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like the timer to be used on Charlotte's time with dummy.
Okay. I don't know if that goes along with the rules, though, you see, because at the moment I've got to do things how I would do them.
Her dummy, everything else that she does, I think she's coped really well with, but I think if she starts...
That was my point to you. Don't come back to me with my point. My point to you was, I know her mum's gone, and I will do this as kindness. I'm fully aware of that. That's why I said it to you in the first place.
So why would you sort of put that...
Because it's a good way of her understanding of the time limit left for the dummy. I didn't snatch it off her and say, put that under your pillow.
No, but why would there be a time limit for the dummy?
Because that gives her an understanding of when she has to put it under. It's no confrontation then. I didn't say to her, you're being naughty having that, you're a big girl, you shouldn't have that, you're a baby, you know, blah, blah, blah. Sugar mum.
It's yours.
It's yours, darling. It's yours.
It's the first morning of the new wife's rules, and for Trevor that means getting the kids ready for school.
No, No, you chose that. That's what you've chosen, that's what you're eating. If you don't want it, that's it. You're gonna have toast. The fact that she did nothing to support me in the morning, the fact that she got out of bed and purposely did nothing, indicated that that's how she sees my role. And I feel disappointed that she still feels that my role is minute compared to what Kate does. Come here, Lucy. Look at the time. It's 8:30. Okay? If you want to take your bike, outside now.
Everybody out, quick!
And as you can see, you cannot escape the system. You need to work within a system to make things function. Your breakfast is on the table if you want it. Right.
Mark's also had a chance to reflect on the previous night's events.
She's certainly not very tactful. Charlotte didn't have any notion of what was going on with the egg timer at all, and I thought that was really unfair to bring the egg timer into play when Charlotte didn't really have an understanding of what was going on. I think the egg timer is great for cooking eggs, but nothing else.
Could you do behind these? Here. Do it fast. Mark really didn't understand what I was trying to aim towards with things. But as far as the timer goes, he's got a real problem with it. And yet, it's working. You know, when I brushed her teeth with her, she brushed her teeth for a minute. The whole time I've been here, Lottie hasn't once brushed her teeth for more than 20 seconds. Brush your teeth, come on. The timer hasn't gone off.
By the time Tracy gets up, the children have gone to school.
Had my nice lie-in this morning. It was lovely. Trouble is, though, I'm not quite sure if it's really worth the hassle, because even though I got my little lie-in of 45 minutes or whatever, when I went downstairs, it looked like a bomb had hit the place. Towels everywhere, clothes, food all over the carpet, all over the tables, washing up everywhere. The bathroom was a mess. I don't think people live like this normally. I don't know. But, I mean, it was disgusting. Dirty, messy. And I don't know how they live like it.
Come here. Remember, I'm the grown-up, aren't I? You don't argue with me. Give me a cuddle.
Yeah, let me help you then.
It's nearing the end of the second week, and both wives continue to get to grips with being in charge.
Where's your uniform?
In your hands.
Zach, why haven't you got your uniform off?
Kate's finding it harder than she imagined getting Lottie to behave the way she wants her to.
It's sleep time now. Well, I'll tell you what then. Listen. Right, you make a big fuss over nothing. So you're very tired. That's why you got your dummy. You take dummy then. You take it. I'll tell you what then, Lottie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to go out. This is exactly how I would treat my own. If they have a tantrum, I wouldn't sit and pamper them. I'd leave them to calm down. She's very tired, but she doesn't want to miss out on everything. So... I didn't like leaving her crying at all, but that's exactly how I would treat my own. If they were having a tantrum, there's no way I would sit and pamper them. But I'm a bit worried because if Mark comes in, he might think, see, this is not treating her properly, which I said I wouldn't do. It's quite funny, really, because I'm so focused on what she's doing, but at home, you know, I've got kids everywhere. If one of them's having a tantrum, I'll just go and put them to bed, and then my focus will be on other people, and it'll be much easier to ignore. But her being the only one is really, really focused on her, and that you can understand why she gets, like, they give in, really, because then the parents aren't distracted either. So, I've been looking for that sock. Mark. Hiya. Hiya. I've just put Lottie down for a sleep and she got herself in a bit of a tiz. But I decided to, like, leave her 5 minutes. I don't know if you thought that was the right thing to do.
All right, I'll just pop up and see her. Just make sure she's all right.
Yeah.
See you in a moment. What's the matter? Me? You tired?
No.
So she's not quite tired yet, don't you? Leave her till she sort of drops off a little bit.
I just think they're wrapping up and got more, but that's his decision. If I challenge him now, which I'm certainly not going to after yesterday, but if I challenge him now, he go, oh, I didn't mean anything by it.
Right, who can break an egg? Right, let me see how you break
The kids are back from school, and Tracy's helping them to make a cake.
Josie, look at that. Well done.
Excellent. Thank you very much. We made a cake tonight. 6 children, and Trevor and me, making a cake in the middle of the living room. Flour everywhere. Everybody was covered in flour. If I'd have done that in my house, it'd been, oh, don't spill the flour on the carpet, Charlotte, you'll make a mess. And I just, it really, really upset me. I was so upset I couldn't talk. And afterwards, someone said to me, have you ever made a cake with your daughter? And it's like, well, no, because she does that at nursery. And I just felt such a crap mother.
The following morning, a visit from Kate's mother only adds to Tracy's dilemma about dividing her time between work and being a mum to Lottie.
The reason I leave Charlotte for 12 hours a day is because I need to work. Because if I don't work, we won't be able to afford to pay our mortgage.
But have you done that since she was born? She's been in nursery. I don't know, I haven't asked you that.
Yeah, since she was 6 weeks old.
She's been in nursery.
Which is why I'm such a contrast to your family.
I know what you're saying. You would lose the house, you'd lose the car. But lots of people live so near the breadline because they make the choice to spend that time in those formative years.
I love Charlotte, and I just feel like, you know, it's people who say this that make me feel like I'm a crap mother, but I'm not. You know, I love my daughter, and when I'm with her, I am totally happy. And it's, honestly,
how can Charlotte be your life when 12 hours of your day you're spending away from her?
I do that for her. I don't do it for myself. I don't want to be sat in a traffic jam in
If you ask the
3.5-year-old,
do you want Mummy to give me all those material things, or
I don't
do you
give
want
her material
no.
things. She has a house over her.
Right,
She lives in a
okay.
house. I feel like you're attacking me, but you have to understand that this
Why
is.
do you think I'm attacking you?
I'm just going to tell you because this is what I get all the time at work, everywhere.
But what's more important to a 3-year-old? Mummy being there or Mummy not being there? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's something I have to do. I have to go to work.
So if I put my hand like that, I'm going to your eyes, okay? Ready?
It's the final evening, and Mark and Kate appear to have sorted out their differences.
No, you're this good, are you?
She's being a star.
Tonight I was a little bit taken aback. We were giving her a bath, and Charlotte wanted the shower. Charlotte tried to grab it, and Kate said, no, don't do that to me. And Charlotte backed down straight away, just like that. Now, if that was Tracy and I, Charlotte would have won that situation. Because we don't get to spend so much time with her, we don't want the conflict of having to discipline her. And I think Kate is exactly right that you've got to sort of nip that in the bud.
I just know that, you know, he's an absolutely wonderful husband. And I kind of feel sorry for him a bit because it would be nice if Tracy could be home and like cook him a nice dinner in the evening and stuff. And he really liked his roast last night. But he didn't like, oh, that was really nice. He said, oh, I would never have this on a Monday. And that was his way of saying, this is good, but I am not going to rant and rave about it because it's disloyal to my wife. And I really understand that.
Ready to rock and roll?
No.
You joking?
Do you know, I found loads more in my bed and under my bed. I've learnt one thing this week. It's been quite an eye-opener.
Right. What's that?
I'm quite an untidy person. And Trevor's always complained about the bedroom.
I certainly noticed the kitchen.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But I left it tidy.
Oh, yeah.
I left
yeah.
it spotless.
Yeah.
And you got a roast. So shut your face.
Hi, darling.
After saying goodbye to the children, the couples get one last chance to give their verdict on each other's lives.
Hello, babes.
If anything comes out of this programme, I would say I want Lottie's voice heard. Because her childish way of saying, I don't want to get up this morning, I don't want to get dressed, I have to say I don't blame her. She doesn't want to get up. She doesn't want to go to nursery. She would like to stay home with her parents. You may tell me you've tried that, which is all I will get from Mark. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. And when I took her out, she was thrilled. Took her out of nursery. We've done crazy stuff. We went leaf kicking. It doesn't cost a penny.
Do you think I don't go leaf kicking?
No, you're being very
Of
defensive.
course I do. No, I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not being defensive. You don't even know me. Don't dare say that to me.
Calm down, love. Calm down.
I take her to the park. We go to see Nanny.
Good.
We do lots of things together. So, you know, you can't judge me. You've never seen me with her, so don't even go there, all right?
I can see from that I've really hit a nerve, and that's good.
No, I'm telling you now, if I have a choice to live like you live, in the type of house you live in the state that your house is in, it's dirty, it's messy, it's cramped, right? I could not live like that. My daughter has got a beautiful home, right?
Do you know her?
And I love my daughter.
Do you know her?
Yes, I do.
Do you know
and
how
I
she
love
feels
my
every day?
daughter. Yes, I do, because I bother to listen. And at the end of the day, if I'm not happy, that's going to be portrayed in the way I act, and Charlotte will pick up on that.
My house is not dirty.
No, you may think my house is dirty. You may think my house is... Kate, please. You may think my house is small. You may don't want to like cramped conditions. But one thing you have to admit, my children are very happy. There's a glow within my home of which my children would not have anything more or less.
You have come across to me and you have said that you have dictated to me the way that I should be looking after Charlotte. I should go home and I should do this, and this.
Dictated to you.
Sorry, you've had your say, let me have mine. I love Charlotte to bits and I get such a lot of satisfaction from her, but I need more than that. I need my career, because one day Charlotte's going to be off and gone, and I need to keep my career going. And at the moment, I have taken a back step with my career. You know, I just think you are doing the best job you can, but at the end of the day, however hard you try, whoever you are, there's always something that you can't do everything right all the time, and it's not fair that you should judge me for going to work, because there are millions of mums out there who have to go to work and have no choice.
It's not about going to work.
Well, it is. You just said that.
It's not. I repeat.
Excuse me, you've just said you just said that.
Good. Don't point at me. It's very, very rude.
Yeah, don't shout at me, love, because it's very, very rude.
Did I shout? Oh, it's not about going to work. It's about how many hours you're out of the house and where you work. It's a stressful drive. It's a stressful job. You come home, the wine relaxes you.
Do you think anybody else in this country does that?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right then.
One of the
because my standard is higher than the norm.
Your standard is you're a doormat, love.
Yeah.
I'm not a doormat. I'm very happy. I'm not a doormat.
I think one of the things...
I feel sorry for you.
Don't bother. Save your
I
pity
really
for
do.
somebody else.
Can I
Send your pity to Oxfam, because it's not for me. Mark's lovely with her, but she's losing a mum. She hasn't got a mum. I think that's why I got this vicious attack today.
Just because we choose to do it differently doesn't make it wrong. Children don't suffer as a result.
I love you. I love you. Where's my kisses? Give me a kiss.
I missed you. I missed you so much. You know that?
Oh, you're so beautiful. Come here. Oh, I love you so much.
You're so beautiful. I forgot how beautiful you are.